Yeah, pretty true. Okay, so last week what happened was you finally managed to make it to Spurhorn. You spoke to General Pheromon and agreed to help him break the siege somehow. In return for the eagle, I believe.
Yes.
And he was also going to offer you...
$1 squillion in gold.
No, I think it was support reaching the other place, which was Summer. No, Summer holds the other place. Hang on, Ivory Glass.
Ivory Glass.
That's the one.
He was going to give us some dragons.
No, he wasn't going to give you some dragons. 100% certain of that. Okay,
I think you're just not remembering it properly.
Is that right?
Yeah. I think there's squillions of gold was involved in there somewhere.
Carried by the dragons he was giving you.
Could be. That's a good idea. I like that.
I'm sure. Okay. Just bear with me for a couple of seconds. I'm refreshing my brain. Sorry for the silence.
You have to break the siege in order to get the two-headed eagle.
That is correct. Yep.
Anyway, 12-year-old McAllen. However many dwarves there are.
I don't want to put the two-headed eagle in the cauldron back in the hut.
I'm sure it's tasty.
Oh, that's just sad.
Probably not a living thing. It's probably a construct.
No, it's a living thing. He's showing it to you, just to prove that it's a two-headed eagle that he has and stuff like that, and that you're not signing up for a war that he can't give you what you need for.
Hey, I'd be in on the war anyway.
Wouldn't like a two-headed eagle have extra hormones and neurotransmitters and stuff, so it'd be a bit tough to eat, really.
Don't make things difficult. Right. Okie dokie.
Well, you can just
I need my iPad, don't I?
I don't know.
Yes, I do. My lovely wife is going to deliver it to me. Well, she is lovely.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. She let me buy a new website tonight, so I have to be sweet.
I'm going to try that. I need my new iPad.
New website. What does that mean?
Yeah, I agree. I need a new iPad.
The Pathfinder Chronicles is moving to a new website.
She let you, and you're the one with 2 jobs? What's going on there?
Yes, Tom. That's the way it works.
Yes.
Right, there we go. We have that and that. And that, right, very good. Okay, so there are a few days where you can do whatever you want in.
Right.
Bless and heal.
So yeah, you can heal up and all that sort of stuff. Anybody that's got brewed potions could be brewing potions. Anybody that can write scrolls can write scrolls. Anybody that can't do any of those things can get lots of sleep.
I need to learn how to fly.
You need to learn how to fly. I believe I can fly.
Well, I figure there's no other way down from this place, and we used our flying ointment to get here, so we're going to need a method of getting out.
That's probably a wise idea.
Investigate their supplies.
Okay, what do you want from the supplies? What are you investigating for?
Dots of magic or gold, like a squillion gold would be good.
Yeah, there's not a squillion gold there, unfortunately.
Oh, damn. How about some potions or a wand?
They really need their potions. and the only place to get them from would actually be in the hospital, the infirmary, and they flatly refuse any request to purchase potions. And they don't have any wands either. They're not very well stocked and supplied in the old magical equipment sort of area.
Well, God, like, gosh, that's not very good.
What kind of weapons do they have?
They have lances, like dragonkin-sized lances and stuff. They've got swords and swords, and there's a couple of swords. And hang on, let me just double check here. Oh, there's some crossbows and some swords. And yeah, oh, a couple of maces. Oh no, hang on, that's in the other camp. Sorry. Some glaives.
Glaive?
Yeah, glaives, lances, spears.
It's a toffee armory.
Something like that, I'm sure.
Crossbow bolt's always useful. Seeing how crap a shot I am, I use it for that.
Well, they can give you a crossbow bolt if you need one.
Any oversized armor?
How do you mean oversized? How big?
Dinosaur size.
Dinosaur size.
That was obvious.
No, not really. The Dragonkin tend not to wear armor. They rely more on their natural armor. So, plus the amount of, crafting and stuff like that that goes into making armor of that size is just not logical to use. So, no, nothing dragon-sized for you.
I need to make some inquiries about how people who don't have access to dragons fly out of this place.
Pretty much, yeah, they get lifts with other people who have dragons. and stuff.
Okay. I befriend people with dragons.
Dragonkin, yeah. Okay. Oh, you can spend some time. You can even spend your time befriending Dragonkin that have no bonded riders as well, for there are a few of those about the place.
Well, I'll have a crack at that. That sounds good fun.
Okay.
Can I try to bond with a dragon?
Only if they like you, which means you have to be nice to them and go the long way around it.
I use all my
Yes,
druid tricks.
it would be the long way around.
They're not animals. They are intelligent people. When you walk up to them with a big slab of steak and go, "Come on, Mr. Dragonkin, you know you like me," and do the whole wiggle fingers and shoot animal pheromones everywhere, it just coughs and walks away shaking its head.
I liquor them up. There we go.
Now that might work.
Does it?
No.
No, not at this moment. Okie dokie. So, really, right, there we go. Now, give me a diplomacy check there, John James, Jeremiah.
Can I attempt to charm it first?
Are you going to use magic on it?
Only to make it more friendly.
Oh.
That's
I'll use
very
my diplomacy.
courageous. It's very
I'll take a
courageous, Minister.
diplomacy check.
That is so wrong, may I say.
I'll take diplomacy now that I realise it's reasonable.
Fair enough. Give me a diplomacy check.
Doing it. There it goes.
Oh, that's a fairly good old check. I'll even bother going and having a look at that. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, you've definitely made one quite friendly towards you. It's the one, it's Nevra, the one that you met in the council. Here's the picture. There you go. She's warm to you. She starts talking to you about your homeworld and where you're from, and quite curious about what it's like to live somewhere that's nice and warm most of the time, and all that sort of stuff. Seems very curious with you. And she'd be more than happy to give you lifts up and down the mountain should you need them.
Well, thank you very much, Nevra, and I'll be sure to make sure I spend time with her whenever I have opportunity.
Okay, no worries. She quite likes you, so I might get you to do another diplomacy check later on. But that's what happens in the 3 days. You spend a fair bit of time with her and get around the tunnels and stuff like that, and she shows you about the place and all those sorts of things. I think Nevra also happens to be that person that I said rules the area. Hang on, what was it called? The Seneschal. Yeah, she's the Seneschal.
Seneschal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very helpful.
She manages the fortress's supplies and daily upkeep. So she's often busy.
Magic casters?
Spellcasters.
Yeah.
They have oracles that are called Ice Seers. Did I show you a picture of the Ice Seers? I did. And they man the walls and keep things. They have the ability to see invisible and keep things on the up and up, etc. And they're quite a menace on the walls, etc. They're your lookouts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I shall
anybody else?
study the enemy.
Where from?
From the castle battlements. As
Okay.
a recognised military genius in my own mind.
Yes, but you're also a dwarf in your own mind.
That's right. So it's got to be true. So I'll study the enemy's deployment and try and make sure I'm familiar and get some advantage later on when we annihilate them all.
Okay, no worries. You see that there are plenty of flying patrols that surround the area. It appears that as you walk around the battlements, they're pretty much on all fronts. They've pretty much got the place under siege, and you can see that most of their troops are, well, a lot of their big shock troops are flying troops. Or have
Why
the
don't they
ability
have
to fly.
catapults and ballista?
They do have war machines down there, but
No,
they're
us
kind of...
up here.
Up here you have, on every bastion, there are bastions.
So they do have...
Yeah, they have crenellated roos hold 2 light ballista, 1 heavy ballista, and a fire drake. And a fire drake's basically a cannon that shoots fire.
Awesome.
I don't think much of their chances of holding this place to siege, you know.
Why not?
Because it'd be really easy to resupply the place.
How?
Well, you just fly in and drop packages into the courtyard from
Yeah,
great
but-
heights.
But you would need to make sure that you could get past their patrols, and they are frequent and many, and at
but
different
you're up-
altitudes.
Exactly, but if you're up high, you just got to zoom in, do a dive, drop the bomb, and get out.
Yeah.
It'd be very difficult to try and intercept most of it.
A couple of them explain that as high as we can fly, is as high as they can fly. They have patrols at all sorts of levels.
And they've been supplied by the Russians.
You got some bucks.
They have 3 times as many troops at least as we do. And therefore they can afford them to be patrolling the skies at all sorts of levels.
Hmm.
Oh dear. Poor old Malaysia Airlines. Hmm.
So I'll go
Okay.
chat up the, as well as studying the battlements, I'll go talk to the commander whenever he's available, or the second in command, or the strategist, or whatever, and discuss what they think of the strategy, and just generally familiarise myself. And
Okay, no worries.
familiarise them with me.
Yeah, not a problem. You get very well in tune with the commanders and the officers of the various sort of degrees. You go and spend time in the officers' quarters, give them your ideas and information that you can, and they seem quite pleased to have a different point of view. Do you have anything to do with tactics in your skill list, like proficient soldier or knowledge
I knew you'd
something?
ask that eventually. I do have a profession which has never been allocated, but
Okay,
unfortunately
well,
I don't have any skill points in it. But I might make it soldier for the future.
righto. Okay.
Actually, do I have any points left? Probably have a couple. Put 2
Okay.
points into it just so that I've got something. Because it
Do you
is
have
one
it?
of my professional skills. Yeah, I do now. So it's one of my class skills, so it's good.
Okay. No worries. Where am I? Righto. Okay. So, anybody else doing anything over those 3 days?
Looking for goodies.
Goodies. Well, you oh no, that joke will be lost on you. I was going to say you
Goody,
find Tim
goody,
Brooke Taylor.
yum.
Yeah, I was going to say you find Tim Brooke Taylor, but Graham Gardner and Bill Oddie are strangely missing. Right. Okay, you spend a bit of time just going around getting to know people, etc. People seem to be a lot more accepting of you once word filters down that Captain Faramol has employed you into the army and you're here to help break the siege. So, although you still spook the bejesus out of several people, it's all good. They're more than happy to see you about the place now.
Can you get things like, I don't know, like poison to put on your bolts or
Yeah. Got some of that, Eden, if you're after being
Yes.
bastardly.
throw at somebody?
Well, that would be decidedly evil.
Yes, it will be. If you're going to do the whole poison sort of thing, I would do it nowhere near your paladin companion.
What about, are there like a flask of acid or something like that? I don't know.
Oh yeah, burning their face to smithereens is fine.
I was trying to find a list of that kind of thing and I don't really see it. I found some poison.
Okay. Yeah, it's in the equipment section under the alchemist sort of area, so it's all there.
Oh, the acid is under the alchemist stuff?
Yep, alchemist fire and flasks of acid and stuff like that.
That's under... Here. Alchemist weapons. Acid. There we go. I would like to buy some acid. Flasks of acid.
Some flasks of acid, no worries. They do have all that sort of stuff there.
How many?
Not a huge amount, but they've got probably a dozen flasks.
Can I get 5?
You certainly can. Oh wow, my sight's so pretty.
Oh, it says
I'm gonna
with
have to
a
go and look.
increment of 10 feet, so you have to be within 10 feet for it to
No,
hit.
that means you can throw it up to 50 feet, but for every 10 feet range increment that you've got, you take a -2 to the roll. So if you throw at somebody who's at 30 feet, you take -6 to the roll.
Huh.
If you throw at somebody who's within 10 feet, you take no minus to the roll.
Okay.
I'm fully focused now. I have my sight pretty much up and transferred. So I'm focused on the game.
Excellent.
Not that I wasn't before or anything. Not that I kept flicking back and looking at the little green line crawl across my screen very slowly. Okay.
Okay.
So, anything else that you're after? Alchemist Fire, they've got 6 flasks of.
I've got some of that already.
Yeah.
And so so poison's out of the question, huh?
Well, they don't actually stock poison or sell it.
Because it's evil.
Well, yes. Yes, because it's evil, pretty much. They believe in fighting the good fight.
That's not my thing.
Sound like the Banshee ballerina firework. That's hilarious.
Okay, so everybody pretty well done. If you need anything to buy anything, I'll assume that you did it in this 3-day period.
How about a light ballista?
They don't have any light ballistas spare, no.
And you won't be able to strap it to yourself because you won't have hands.
I have somebody else right on top of me that can be able to shoot.
Do they have any flash powder?
No.
Any fused grenades?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I have a couple of those.
Not a problem. They can spare probably up to 6.
It sounded almost as excited then as when counting the loot.
Really?
Hmm.
Not a problem.
The fused grenade. That's the thing.
Okay, we're good to go?
Yes, I am.
I think so.
Libby?
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. Then you spend some time getting around, getting to know each other, meeting Nevra, making nice talk with her, talking to officers, trying to get ballistas fitted to your back when you find out you can't get armor, and people just keep shaking their
Oh,
head
that's a
at
good idea.
Oh dear.
Why didn't I
See,
think of that?
Look
Oh,
what you've created.
So can
Right.
I put a ballista on top of me?
They don't have a ballista for you to put on top of you.
On Chomper, yeah, we could stick one on top of Chomper.
No, he wants to stick it on his own back.
Well, there
Could we
too.
get shoulder-mounted ballistas on Chomper?
God. No. Read my lips. No.
Hey, what about
So-
what about one on his tail, so I can sort of like stick it up and like rotate it like a parrot?
Oh, awesome, yeah. I think the answer's going to be no, though.
How many
No.
hard points does Chomper have?
None.
Hey, no, we could stick one on his tail. He can stick it up over his head, rotate. We could fire it by mage hand or something.
No.
How about a metal spear tip on the end of his tail?
Hello, Lofa.
No.
Man, what a bummer.
Yeah, I know. God, what a horrible GM. Anyway,
All right. Let's work out what this plan is to break this siege, unless we have to come up with it ourselves.
Shock and awe.
shock and
Think about
awe.
it, Oracles.
Spoken like a true
ask the
American.
military
That's
genius.
funny. Chuck it all.
Just run away.
Um. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Who's that on? Was it Iran, Iraq?
Wasn't that George W. Senior's?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shark and awe.
Shock
Who'd
and
they-
awe.
All four.
The Persian Gulf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Getting back into our fantasy reality, because none of us like real world discussions. It's just horrible. That's why we play role playing games, to get away from all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Now that I've destroyed your fun. Um,
What level oracles are there? Are they high level?
there is.
I don't think they're oracles.
They are oracles.
Are they?
Yep.
Well, there's lots of
Uh,
healers there. They want to join us? We could do with a healer.
Yeah, you can say that out loud while Matt's not here.
That's another thing I forgot. Are there any healing potions available anywhere?
No,
They won't
No,
give
it's-
us any living.
they won't let you any of them. There's a 10th level oracle amongst them. She's the head oracle.
But what about one of the grunt, like an 8th or a 7th level oracle, that are feeling adventurous?
No. No. You've got a
No,
cleric.
Excuse me
seems
one
to be-
second. I'll be right back.
Suiting fine.
What sort of self-respecting clerical divine class wouldn't want to follow around a glorious paladin like me?
Do you really?
99.2% of them.
That means there's some.
Yeah, just none on an alien world, unfortunately.
They have numbers like 3 and 4 and 5.
Could we get buffed up by those oracles before we head out?
I'm going to take, my next edge, I'm going to take followers, and that'll teach you.
Could you get buffed up by them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite possibly, if you
Like-
know when and where you're going to be heading off, yes.
Bull strength and,
Yeah,
big list
stuff
of
like,
other things.
stuff like that. If there's plenty of time, they can do all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and with some meta magic extension components.
Okay. Was that Libby back?
I'm back.
Righto. Okay. Oh, Mark, go away. I'm gonna. Right. Right. It's on the fourth day that you're awoken by hammering upon both of your doors, on the ladies' and the boys' doors in the guest chambers. Hang on. Think
So is
brain
Tina
work.
downstairs with Pescali or something?
Yeah, more than likely. Oh no, Bescali's the Triaxion. I kept thinking it's the Big Frost Dragon or the Dragon or whatever. Commander Faramol, you're here outside. Commander Faramol has demanded that you be up. You were under attack.
Oh, excellent! Put my armor on.
Okay, you put your armor on, and all get generally prepared. As you arrive outside the door from B7, you're escorted as quickly as you can up to the general's quarters from where you are. You see he's standing ready to you. He says, overnight the sieging army has scaled the cliffs.
Oh no.
Dastardly scumbags.
Well, that is a bit Spartacus there for you.
Spartacus.
I'm Spartacus.
No, I'm Spartacus. So he says, we're under attack in the air and on the ground. He says, I need you to the southwestern bastion immediately. They are trying to take out the, what are those things called? Siege weapons.
Siege weapons. Let's go. Do-do-do-do-do.
Can we get buffed?
No time. They're attacking right now.
Why do we care about this siege, by the way?
To get the chicken.
If you help them break the siege, then he's going to give you the two-headed eagle, which is more than likely a key to your next spot.
The chicken.
Alright, we're made armoured up and let's go into battle.
Okay.
That's not one of the best reasons I ever heard.
I like it.
So they're down below us. Oh, here we go.
However we look at it, we're in the middle of the siege now anyway.
Oh, hello.
That's right.
Look, I made this map. It's pretty crappy, mind you, but I made this map.
You did
Oh,
what?
cool, there we are. Hello.
I made this map.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty crappy one, but I made it. I was proud of it at the time, but now I look at it now, I go, yeah, that's pretty crappy.
Are you gonna play for the missing people?
Am I going to get rid of them? Where's Keena? There's Keena. Oh. And Jack Churches. Ah, he falls to the ice below. And pretty much everybody else is here, so we can. Jeremiah's
Before
back
we
there with.
arrive, could I buff up Chomper?
You've got probably about 3 rounds of moving as fast as you can to get here. If you want to slow down, you can arrive the round after them.
Sure. One round after. I'll just cast Stone Skin on him.
Okay. So that means you two can fall off the screen that side. And that puts you guys back here. Right. Let's have a look. Okay, as you come rushing along the parapet to the bastion, you can see a drake, a frost drake, land. On the back of the frost drake there are 2 Drakelands barbarians. Have I shown you one of them yet? No, I haven't.
No.
Let me show you one of those.
Entertain you. And we'll have a real good time.
You okay there, Kevin? Sound like you're in pain.
Close to it. I can inflict more if you like.
Oh, please don't. There we are.
But I only see 4. Oh, I see. He moved Alistair over to the ice.
I did. Because he's going to arrive the round after doing Cat's Grace or Bear's Endurance or something similar.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Da-da-da-da.
Who's got fireball?
Okay. Now, one thing I didn't realise too, and I didn't include, I need to put something in before we continue, but we'll be there in a tick. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Dwakey poo.
There we go. Here are the Drakelands barbarians.
Ooh, that's a female.
It is. Okay, so you see them come down and they land on top of the bastion as your little legs are running as fast as they can possibly carry you. And you can see that they start frothing at the mouth as they go into a rage and they head towards the light ballistas, whilst the... Actually, I don't know why... Oh, actually, yeah. Whilst the Drake seems to land on top of the fire cannon or the fire dragon thingy or dragon fire thingy or whatever the heck it is. Okay, so us 4 and the monsters, oh, not monsters, lovely people who are misunderstood, can roll our initiative. You might as well roll initiative as well, Martin, and I'll add it on. But you won't come in until the next round. Oh, hang on a second. There's a phone going off somewhere.
Yeah. Corbin, what does your aura give us?
I won't detect, guys.
Protection from poison and some fear and
Something else cool.
We go.
Mercy, channel, positive divine bond, elemental assault. Immune to, gives you bonuses to charm. +4 to charm and
Remember that old show Mastermind? Pathfinder rules could be a bloody mastermind subject.
yeah. So, don't forget to throw the prayer up. How long does prayer last? If prayer lasts for quite a while, you could throw it while we're running up here.
Take you out for one round. It wouldn't be automatic.
Oh, poo. That doesn't do what I thought it would do.
Because it doesn't take that long to cast Stone Skin. So if you cast Prayer, then you'd be like...
Yeah. Well, by the time we run up here, if it lasts more than 1 minute, or if it lasts a minute per level, then you could have thrown quite a few spells on your way up.
A round per level.
A round per level. That's not very good. Have to wait. Magic weapon. Oops. So attack damage. Oh, it doesn't stack. Yeah, poo. Magic resistance, this restoration, virtue. What does virtue do? What about bless? Somebody got a bless? How long does that last?
That lasts a long time.
Oh, I've got a bless. My God, I could throw it.
It's a minute per level, bless.
Yeah, minute per level. That's a good one. All right. Well, I might throw that then. You can save your cure light wounds. So everyone will be at +1 to hit. No, that's not what it does. They've changed it. Oh my God, forget that. That's no good, that spell.
Yeah, +1, bless is +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and saving throws versus fear.
Oh, it does too add plus. All right, well, there you go. Back to where we were. Yes, everybody should get +1 to their attack rolls.
And what was it till fear?
And to fear, +1 to
effects. Yeah, for save throws. Plus I give you bonuses to fear as well, so that's extra. Not that we're likely to run into fear here.
Fear here?
Here there be fear. Critical hits against foes automatically successful, so every threat is a critical hit. Well, that could be a useful spell. I must remember that one. How long does that last? 1 minute per level. Is it better than 2 armor class? Nah, probably not. So what is my armor class? 21. Plus 3. +2, +2. Okay, so that goes. So damage. This can go on attack. That's 2. Right. So base attack is plus strength, plus weapon focus, plus weapon bonus.
What?
2.
Is she also black? Is she also black and tan? Oh, put her outside. Let's take her outside. She might want to go pee.
Bonus is 2, weapon damage, 10. Focus. Okay.
Two. Oops, don't want that. Oh, we do have 2 potions of cure serious wounds.
Don't we also have one of cure serious or moderate?
Good.
Yes. Strength. Ooh, that's something I hadn't thought about. Weapon bonus. That's alright too. None of that, none of that. None of that. None of that. None of that. That's okay.
So very sorry. So very, very sorry. But I'm here now.
Excellent.
Disaster averted. Okay. What did I say? That's right, we were rolling initiative. Did you all do that while I was away?
I have.
Yep.
Oh, you're a good boy, Corbin.
And I've put it in the thing with my macro, which I don't understand why nobody else does.
Because they don't know how.
Siege is
Easy.
Quite
In
honestly,
fact, they don't have to know how because I've already put a macro down for all players. All they can do is highlight their character and then press it. At least I thought I did.
I don't know.
Time to roll to 1d0.
Did he? You got 0. 0 plus 0 is 0 minus. Nice work.
On initiative.
Yeah,
10.
you need to roll initiative, Tinus.
So the macro you need is in the settings tab. If people want to have a look.
Righto, settings.
Well, it is
What's
on
it?
mine. Roll initiative, enter mod.
No.
No, it must be only on mine then.
Bugger.
Put it into text, maybe. Although it would probably... There you go. Take out the 2 full stops, and that's pretty much all you need.
Okay. But it didn't come up.
Yeah, oh. Nah, it keeps running the goddamn macro. I can't get around. How do you get around not running the macro with that when you
I don't
put in
know.
a macro?
I thought it was pretty good with you having the full stops around it, but... Oh, yes, there
Oh,
you
did
go.
you see it?
No, that was Tom rolling his initiative. We got it right away. 3 plus 10, 13 for him.
If I take the...
Ergen, where are you? You got 6.
Yeah, as usual.
Oh, for God's sake, this thing's so bloody robust, I hate it.
How dare they make some good software?
No, that still doesn't work either.
Alistair got a 18. And Chomper got a 22. Of course he did. Bloody dragons. Oops. Alright, so now all that's left are the barbarians and the Frostdrake. Really, Kevin?
I cannot get it to not... Unless I strip it out completely, it interprets it on the command line, no matter what.
Well, it hasn't been re-rolling it, though.
No, it's because I've been cancelling, because it put a pop-up up and I cancelled it.
Okay. I know. You can't put, like, quotation marks around it and put it up?
Yeah, let's try that. No, still
Okay.
actually runs it.
That's reasonably tricky of them.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll try and just completely break it up.
Go barbarians.
Okay, barbarians.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
No, that's only half of it. Oh, God, I give in.
Type shit it. Start of it and see what happens.
Poor old Frostdrake's not nowhere near as good. There you go. Okay, let's sort those into order. Descending. Right, Corbin, you react by far the fastest, believe it or not.
Of course I do. As a military genius, I know tactically that speed is of the essence. Why isn't there a scale on this map?
Because I don't use grids. You should know that by now.
There is a small brick scale which I can make use of. Ha!
Until it turns on a diagonal.
Shh. So, we advance up 20 and throw Divine Favour on myself.
Now, what you'll see there is there's a big pile of icy goodness around about there. If you can see it, I don't know whether you can or not.
I can't.
No.
Okay. Well, you'll see it when you get there. It's a rather strange-looking discoloured thing. In fact, I might have to up your view on this area because it's a bright morning, so you would have... Oops. You would think better viewing.
Now I see some iciness.
Where are we?
Brave paving stone.
Hey, Matt. Hey,
Oh,
Matt.
Matt's here.
Just in time.
Hope everybody's not too sick. How many children does he have?
Get germs over here.
Just one.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Libby, how are you?
Good. How's the family feeling?
Poorly. Actually, my little boy's not too bad. He's back full of energies, and therefore wearing the rest of us out. But my wife hasn't been able to get out of bed with this flu stuff for the past 2 days.
Oh,
So-
God.
So her dad, who's a doctor, came around this evening and said, "Yeah, you're probably going to feel like crap right up until the time that you actually want to fly away on your holiday." And that's not till the end of
Which
the
is really
week.
good. Really
Yeah.
good, because then Matt will feel like crap about his time he's flying away on the holiday.
Yeah, it'll be something like that. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, but we'll get there. We're certainly going on holidays. Don't worry about that.
Where are you going?
Port Douglas again. So
Oh,
I'll be checking in from the reception lounge or from the bar for the Monday night games.
You
Don't
spend
forget to take earphones with you.
Yeah, no, generally do.
you spend more time on holiday than anybody I know. Must be a lawyer or something.
Someone comps you like Port Douglas tickets or something, don't they?
Are you a lawyer?
Yeah, I am a lawyer, Libby.
Really?
I'm not the only person in this game tonight who is.
James is a lawyer as well.
Seriously?
Seriously.
That's right. So don't do anything wrong.
We're
otherwise
serious
they will.
lawyers, we are.
Why
Are
do you think?
Because you've got the dirt on someone as well, or not?
Why do you think James records every moment of this thing on his little notepad in front of him? And I'll say, "Oh, I can't remember something," and then you'll hear James a little bit later go, "No, it was this at this point. At this point in time, you said this," and I go, "Oh, don't ever let me see you in a courtroom against me." Okay. Right, Matt, what's happened is you've been directed to run across to the southwest bastion because it is being attacked, and they've had the they snuck up the wall or something.
They
The
scaled the walls.
flyers attacking,
Bastards.
etc. So we need some initiative roll from you, which I see you've just worked out. It's good, and Corbin's just spurred himself forward because he's that sort of hero.
So what does the big blue circle mean?
The big blue circle is a patch of ice, and in that ice there are about 10 Triaxian warriors who have fallen down unconscious or dead.
Sneaky buggers using the old ice sleep spell.
It wasn't. It looks like they got hit by a full brunt of frosty ice, something or other. Just so you know. Okay, you can see as you run forward, Corbin, the barbarians that you can see, which I think is probably only one from your perspective,
Yep.
slip into a rage and starts hacking at the light ballista in front of it.
Wow, I have to take care of that. Anyway, so I moved forward and I threw a spell.
Yes, so you threw a spell?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
What spell did you cast?
Oh, Divine Favour.
Oh, on
Very
yourself,
good.
right. Okay, very good. Not a problem at all.
I'm assuming we had a minute or so while we were running up here where we could throw spells that last a while.
No, unless you
But it'll
wanted
be
to stop.
delayed.
Well, you don't have to stop to throw spells.
You do if you're running as fast as your little legs will carry you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we'll be a little slower then. I should go back.
Okay.
It's alright, I'll watch your back when you cast a spell. That's
How many spells are you casting?
Was
Okay.
I going to cast? 3.
Okay, so you'll
One,
appear.
I'd
Two,
be happy
sorry.
to stay at the back of the war and be nice to the spellcaster. That's fine.
Wait, so would it be one spell per round?
One spell per
Yeah.
round, correct.
Unless they're slow ones or fast ones.
Oh, bugger it! No, I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm not
Oh,
being nice tonight. I'm the
Sure.
games master.
Man, what a killjoy. Right,
Yeah.
let's just... Hey, I know how to fix this siege.
Do
Burn the
you?
motherfucker down.
Okay. So.
Yes, Tom, military genius you are.
Yeah, I am. That's what the other thief did in like a book that I knew that he got stuck in a siege in. He actually blew it up, and so then it burned down.
Give us a heads up, will you?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, like,
yes,
run
so
away.
I wander around with a duffel bag filled with grenades. Yes, give us a heads up, why don't we?
Okay, so the one that you can see, Corbin, he's hacking into the thing, but so far the hardness of the light ballista is defeating him currently.
And rightly so. Oh, that's right. I was going to look that up.
Right, that brings us around to Jack Churches.
Who immediately casts prayer on the party, and the bad guys are going to have to take a DC. Where's my DC?
What range has it got?
It's a 40-foot radius burst on me. So maybe there's nobody within that range, but anybody who's... well, there's no save, it's only spell resistance. So if they're within 40 feet, then...
Nobody.
it's, okay, then everybody gets a +1 luck bonus on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks.
Thank you.
Cool.
Right, nice. Oh God, you've got a cleric that's doing useful things. Alistair. Oh, yeah, that's right, you're not in this round. Dinas.
I'm like making sure no one interrupts the spellcaster. Because this sounds good.
14.
I definitely don't have any spells like that. work
No,
with everybody.
you've got a full complement of spells and stuff, so that's all good.
The usual, but none of these like multiple people bless thingies or whatever.
Ah, okay, righto. Jeremiah, what are you doing?
And I'm not the super fighter types in case there's a sudden attack, so I may as well hang out with these guys and
No
watch them
worries.
just in case.
We can't see very much from there, so we'll cast Cat's Grace on ourselves.
And refer to ourselves in the third person.
Correct, we shall.
A second person. You know?
Then the Drake attacks the fire thingy. What's it? I know you all know what I mean when I say the fire thingy. What's it?
Yeah.
Some
Thingy, what's it that does fire? That's right, Matt.
it doesn't sound good for us. That's okay, we're in a ice capades. Maybe it'll be less effective.
Fine.
Is that? Oh, Jesus. That and that makes that. Right. Okay. Ergen, your action.
Well, I can't see anything. Is Corbin, am I getting in his armor?
No, I'm not there at the moment
Oh, you're not there.
No, he's
because I'm
puffing.
casting spells.
Yep, he's puffing, running up behind you.
He's back here going slow, taking it easy, and waving his hands a lot.
I'll go to here. That's 20. I can move that far.
Yep.
And let's see, how far is it from here to that guy? 65. Shoot. What's that?
That's the light ballista that he's trying to hack into tiny little pieces.
Oh, son.
Doing a rather poor job of it at the moment.
Can I shoot him with my crossbow? My repeating heavy crossbow?
You certainly can. That will be well and truly in range for that.
Okay, so I get +1 to attack, and that I get +2 to attack. Yeah, on top of what I got.
Plus lots.
Oop. Okay, Ergen, you raise your heavy crossbow and fire true. I completely missed the roll, sorry. Striking him.
And I get +1 on that damage. Oh, poop.
She's only a graze, though. Like, you think he does more sort of damage to himself trying to dodge the thing as it flies past him. Corbin, you cast your second spell and move into position about there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Chumpa, you only were casting one spell, Martin?
Yeah.
Okay. You make
While Corbin moves in, I'll use that Divinus Fortune thing on him, so he may as well have a +1 to start with.
Oh, no worries. Sounds good.
So what spell was that?
It's a cantrip, Divinus Fortune, and gives you like +1 on all the good stuff for like a round or so.
So +1 to hit and damage?
Yeah, +1 to hit anyway. All the probability type stuff.
Alright.
Okay, Chompa's up.
You've got to touch people. So when I was watching you back, I'll do that as well.
Touch me.
Now you have to pay extra for that.
What charge? Pounce on this guy. Okay.
Okay.
This way.
Gotta love the pounce.
So here's the first claw. It'll be +3 on top of it. With
Okay,
the spell.
strikes.
Okay, second claw.
Misses.
With a 20?
Yep, misses.
And a bite. Actually, that was a bite. Here's a
Okay,
claw.
well, he missed with the bite. Strikes with the second claw. Okay, carving some nice hefty gouges into the barbarian, but he's in such a rage. Although he does turn on Chomper now. And
Leave the dinosaur alone.
yeah, how dare he strike an animal? That's just not right.
No, it's not.
He's not an animal.
He's just a very naughty boy.
Okay.
That's to be the most mixed movie metaphors in one sentence I've ever heard.
But there was no song, and that makes it okay.
We're all going on a DG holiday.
God, we've made Tom sing. It's gotten to that. I hope you're all proud of yourself.
Sieges are that bad.
Well, see, I personally blame Evan for not being here. So if Evan was here, the singing probably never would have happened.
Let's blame Evan.
He's probably a much better singer than I am, anyway.
Oh, I've also got to tell you all that this will be the last weekly game. The next game we'll have is in a fortnight. My uni's back up and running, so you'll have to deal with it. Righto, Chompers AC.
23.
Okay.
So you mean you're back studying again? Is that the story?
Yeah, I'm back studying again. Right, so we have a critical fumble for the first attack from the Barbarian.
Yay. Bite his head off.
Yes. You place your head inside the opponent's mouth.
Yeah, that'd be good. Are you fighting a dinosaur? If so, use this table. Yeah.
Okay, Malay.
Or
Your
dragon.
attack
That'll work for dragons or dinosaurs or krakens or that stuff.
damage to his own armour. Yeah.
Megalithic crocodiles.
He's wearing full plate as he she swings the weapon around. She does this amount of damage to her own armour.
Interesting.
Which will only barely get over the hardness, so there's a tiny amount of damage as she strikes her own armour. And then he swings a second time at you.
Yeah, I want to roll that critical for me.
Striking Chomper. Oh, 8 points of damage.
Oh, that'll be 0. Stone Skin is a DR10.
Yeah, but you do need to take the 8 off the amount of damage you can take. Okay.
Is it damage resistance per attack?
Yes, that's right, but you have a certain amount with Stone Skin that it can take before the spell breaks completely. So it's 10 per cast level.
So Stone Skin is like villains in Vigilante's armour. Okay.
Kind of. So you will have a caster level of what?
10.
10. So you've got 100 points that it can take in damage resistance before the spell dissipates.
Oh, then it goes away. Okay.
Yeah, you now have 92 points that it can take.
Okay.
Yep. So you keep track of that. That'll be good. Right, the second one chops away at the light ballista it's working on. 14 and 6. So that's right. Okay, as it hacks into it with its sword. Jack Churches, you're... Lots of measuring going on. I have no idea what he's doing.
That's because I took my microphone boom up, so you didn't hear me all coughing. I was wondering why nobody was answering me as to how far it was to the ballista, but I have seen that it's 80 feet. I'm wondering if it's slippery ground here, such that movement is hampered. Or is it
no,
the blue
the-
circle somewhere else?
The blue circle's over here.
And for future recollection,
It's actually red.
has a verbal component.
Oh, light.
What has a verbal component? My
Talking.
spells? Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. The closest barbarian that I can see is this gentleman here. Do I have... Sorry.
Which gentleman?
That
How many
gentleman there.
barbarians are in this siege anyway?
I'm going to...
He has partial
Is
cover.
that a blue dragon that I can see there?
It's a drake, yeah.
Is it friendly? Is that one of ours?
It's chomping away on that fire cannon sort of thing.
You
All
could
right.
ask it.
No, I don't think I will. But what I will do is I will hit this area here with an entangle spell, and attempt to tangle up the barbarian and his drake friend.
Hello, giant blue lizard. Have you met our sexy Allosaurus?
Wow.
What interesting babies you guys could make. Yes.
Tangle.
So it's got a DC. It's a DC 16 reflex save in order not to become entangled.
Mm-hmm. I just want to check something on this spell first.
And so basically I'm going to bomb it right here in order so that I can have the maximum effect of 40 feet from that point there. So 40 feet out here, out here, out here, out here. Ergen, duck and hot. Oh, look. Ergen, what are your reflex saves like? Tom, what are your reflex saves like?
I'm pretty good at that.
How about I bomb it? I might just bomb it just here instead.
Mine's plus.
Almost on top of the Drake.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, perfect,
Yeah,
Ergen.
the
Now you're
key-
fine.
Can you keep your thing on 40 feet for me somewhere? You had it perfectly on 40 feet at one stage. Come on, Matt. There, that'll do.
There you go.
Keep it there. I need to move this thing. Okay. That's kind of 40. In fact, that's nowhere near 40 feet. So, let's expand it like that-ish. And that'll be about right, I reckon.
Gonna get Chomper and me.
Okay,
No,
who's
I
right?
deliberately bombed it further away to basically the tip of the nose of the Drake in order to avoid hitting Ergen.
And Chomper.
No. Okay, so it needs to come in a bit. Right.
It's going to get Chomper. I can't do anything about that. Chomper's big enough and ugly enough to take care of himself, however.
That's proven to be true so far.
Okay, so it looks pretty much like that. Pretty close to.
Well, it's possible he is pretty for an Allosaurus.
It's possible that he's pretty.
What's his
Okay.
charisma?
Right, so...
We won't be able to get through that.
That's right, Matt's an incredibly rude spellcaster who has caused you problems. But it's either that or get
You're
give
muted.
them free reign. Righto.
I'm just trying to slow them down. I've got
So
a whole bunch of
DC
spellcasters who don't need to be slaughtered by rampaging barbarians. DC 16 reflex save. For only partial effect.
Okay. The barbarian that is in fails completely and is entangled, and the drake that is in succeeds. What's the partial effect?
Okay, the partial effect can move as normal, but those that remain in the area must save again at the end of my next turn.
Unless, of course, it takes flight. Right.
First of all, that's right. Yep.
Okay, Jack Churches, you cause problems. Give me a save for Chomper, who makes 15. He's entangled as well. So,
No, except for the Chomper was under the effect of my prayer spell and gets a +1 to saves. Huzzah! Makes 16. Prayer went off before he.
yes, alright. I'm just marvelling at your rudeness of destroying all my fun.
There was two, but well done destroying his fun. Wasn't there 2 +1 bonuses, spell-y things, by the way? A blessing or something else?
No,
that'd be 18.
the other spell is done by what's his name, so...
Jack,
Doesn't count.
you have to be in Corbin's aura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
right, Alistair.
that was it.
And actually, we'll consider you there, Alistair. Rather.
So, using like a perception check, the barbarian, how badly hurt is he after Chomper had been attacking him?
It's not a perception check you need, it's a heal check.
Does he look any staggered or anything?
Well, you need a heal check, and I'll tell you.
+5. Crap.
Is that a skill check? So you
Okay.
got a +1.
Okay.
Can't tell from where you are, he's still swinging though.
Okay. I'll cast Summon Nature's Ally 2, and I'll summon 2 Cyclopses.
Bloody.
So predictable.
Okay, well that'll take you a full round, but I'll get them out for you. That one. There's that one.
They'll be large.
Yeah, I know. I'm fixing it. Look, one of them's a lady Cyclops. She got a dress on. Controlled by... And... Okay, so when it comes around to Alistair's turn again, you will be able to drag them from the ice and place them within 60 feet, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. That brings us around to whose turn? Dinus.
Dinus would like to shoot the one that's trying to kill an Alice if he can.
This one over here? Trying to kill the dinosaur? Yeah?
The one that's trying to kill the dinosaur here.
Right, okay. What are
There's a
you
song
trying
there.
What are you trying to shoot him with?
The crossbow.
Not a problem, so that's within range, but it's minus
the one that
4 for
restocked
firing
from-
into combat. Yep.
A -4?
Minus 4 for firing into combat, yep.
Okay. Let me just double check this 10th level shooty number. Okay, so +5 -4.
I'm glad to see you haven't been wasting your time on your comment.
Oh!
Ooh, so close. 20 plus 5 minus 4, yeah, 20. It whizzes past him, narrowly
20.
catching him. That's
20.
20. Whizzes past him, not quite catching him.
Hang on, but there's the +1 bonus too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I factored that in.
Oh, you baby.
Have you cast the Divine Focus, Corbin?
He did. He cast like 3 things.
That was the one you retrospectively adjusted it all. So
Okay.
I've thrown no.
You haven't yet cast it?
It's divine favour. It only affects
Oh,
me.
hang on. No, Mark,
Right.
sorry. No, I've got +7 with the light. I've got +9 with the light crossbow, so add 4 to that. I only put
Okay.
+5 on.
No worries, then the crossbow bolt catches him in the shoulder. Roll me some damage.
Okay. Oh,
Okay, nice.
yay me. I hit something. Yeah.
You did. Something martial,
Yeah.
nonetheless. Jeremiah, who is a
First, I've got to
bullfrog.
make friends.
Jeremiah is a
Alright.
bull.
Jeremiah, who is a bullfrog, is going to have to wade into this entanglement if he's going to see anybody. So you I suppose I better make a save.
You make a save at the end of your turn. You can move in at no problem at all, but you just need to make the save at the end of your turn.
Okay. We'll come into here.
To the world. Oh, Zunga. Georgia, she's in the jacuzzi.
And
Georgie, you and me.
I shall cast my Crushing Despair spell in a cone in this direction.
Righto, no worries.
To
Oh, it's
get
really
those
quiet about
guys.
it. Subtle, in fact.
For a
Not normally my
DC
style.
21 will negates.
DC 21 will negates. Crushing Despair. That doesn't sound very friendly at all. Will for these guys is this a fear, paralysis, or sleep spell?
No, it's a mind affecting compulsion.
Okay, bugger. So I go like that. This is the barbarian, who feels very sad about what you're doing to him. You're going to have to tell me what the effect is, by the way. And... oh, God. Bloody Drake's even worse. Oh. And he feels terrible about it all. Oh. What's the effect?
The invisible cone of despair causes great sadness in the subjects. Each affected creature takes a -2 penalty to attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, and damage rolls.
So they get to make a new save every round?
Doesn't say that they do.
What's
Lasts
the
1
dura-
minute per level.
1 minute per level. Oh my God. Thank you very much, Jeremiah. I used to like you. -2 to attack, saves,
Ability
and
checks,
damage.
skill, and damage.
Awesome. You're a pain in the bum, you are. Let's add some things to represent their incredible sadness, like I had it there.
Bitter tears.
Yeah, that's right. Need some going on now.
Little pictures of Michael Hutchinson.
There we go. They got crying eyes.
Aww.
Okay, now make a save.
Okay.
I hope you get entangled.
What is it? A reflex save?
Reflex save.
DC 16. Oh, and he gets all tangled up. And that's what makes my dragon and barbarian sad. They're crying because you're all tangled up.
So what does that mean to me?
Okay, that means
you've got the entangled condition.
You do. You get the little
Okay.
web. See? Okay, the dragon takes flight, flying above the entanglement. And... well, it's not a dragon. I'm being overly dramatic there. Goes into there, and... 24 radius spread, so... I need to Okay. Bear with me for a second, I am doing something here.
Sure.
That's right. So is James. He's just mapping out the entire encounter just in case you try and screw us up later.
I wouldn't do that. Okay, so that's why that's not working. Get out of the way. Give me him. Okay. Okay, the creature breathes out a ball of icy mist that strikes into this area and explodes out into a 20-foot spread. DC 18 reflex save for Chomper and for Jeremiah.
Get a +1.
He's very upset about doing it though. He's terribly upset. Okay, Jeremiah, you both take half damage. So you both take this amount of damage. The half is already factored into it.
Go.
12 points of damage. And anywhere within that area is considered difficult terrain. So not only is it entangling terrain, it's also now slippery entangling terrain. Oh god, I'm an idiot. I should have shot it the other way, shouldn't I? Oh well.
Where everyone's coming from.
Yeah, oh well.
That's right. We tricked you by running in there.
It's a sad little dragon. Ergen,
Now what happens if I move into the entanglement area?
at the end of your turn, you'll make a reflex save, and if you fail it, you will be entangled.
But the attack I want to make will happen?
Yeah, that's correct. Entangled means that you're ensnared, you are anchored to an immobile object or tethered to an imposing force. Tangled creature moves at half speed, cannot run or charge, and takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls and -4 penalty to dexterity.
That sucks.
And if you try and make a
Just
cast,
don't get entangled. Everything will be okay.
What do I have to roll to save from being tangled?
It's
DC
a
what?
reflex save versus DC 16. I would probably suggest that reflex is not your best save.
Is that a +6?
It's not bad, it's 50-50.
Well, and then I get a +1, so it's +7.
45-55? Or 55-45?
Can I tell how badly hurt this fella is over here?
Give me a heal check and I'll let you know.
A what check?
A heal check.
Oh, okay, I'll try it.
That's a feat. That's no good to me.
No.
Stuff.
No idea.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to go up there and get entangled.
Okay.
So I'll just shoot him with the crossbow again.
Okay, -4 firing into combat.
Why?
Because Chomper and he are in melee combat.
Oh.
Hey, fire, but the crossbow bolt goes whizzing past him.
Okay.
Okay, so that brings us around to Corbin Duval again.
Cast Divine Favour.
No
Move up
worries.
there.
I've got a feeling that happened before.
Hmm.
Chomper! Don't me. Grumpy bugger.
Okay, with all the different buffs, would take no penalty to attack. First claw.
With all the what?
Huh? The buffs? The spells?
Okay, yep, no worries.
So special.
That's a hit.
Second.
Is a hit.
Bite.
And the bite's a miss. Pretty much the same as last round. Give me a save for Chomper as he remained in the area of Entangle. And he becomes entangled himself. Alright, the Barbarian strikes back. What's Chomper's AC with -4 to Dex?
19.
19, righto. Okay, the Barbarian goes nuts, attempts to strike back. Where's my 14 one? There it is. Oh, God. And then he swings again.
Stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low.
Ah!
Hey, dink him. Alright, this guy down here who's entangled can move half speed. But he just starts chopping into the ballista again, so... Does that amount of damage?
Okay, he's taking 1 point of damage for the record. Your barbarian's taken 1 point of pixel damage from failing to remove himself from the entanglement effect. 1 point of damage.
You didn't tell me that before I rolled that.
It's not my job, evil DM.
Yes, it is. I told you to tell me what the entangle spell did. You didn't tell me that.
I told you gave the entangled condition. Let's see. The entire effect. Sorry, the entire area of effect is considered difficult terrain. If the plants in the area are covered in thorns, okay, maybe not in the airy. Maybe yes.
There are no plants up here, so therefore there is no damage taken. You bloody dodgy rules lawyer, you. Jack Churches, your action.
If there's no plants, am I not entangled at all?
No, I'm pretty sure there's high-growing ivy or stuff like that up here.
Moss and weeds and stuff like that, all that sort of stuff gets you.
Yep.
Fine.
It doesn't need to be cast on an area that has plant life.
All right. Could have sworn that I heard Corbin say that he was planning on casting a bless earlier on today?
No, it was
Yeah,
Divine
I'd already
Punishment.
thrown that. No, that was before that.
Yep.
So
Everybody is blessed.
Everybody's blessed.
Yeah, you
Okay,
get +1 to attack, damage, saves, and skill checks.
No, that's prayer.
no,
Bless
that's
gives you
prayer.
+1 to attacks.
+1 to attack rolls and +1 to saves versus fear effects.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that was your prayer. Sorry, Jack. Charm. +1 attack plus fear saves. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast the command spell on this barbarian.
Which barbarian? Oh, yeah, okay.
That barbarian.
Yep.
Is it carrying a weapon at the moment? What's it using to hack into that ballista?
It is using a longsword, a bastard sword, sorry.
Okay, no, I'm going to attempt a command spell to cause it to flee.
Okay. DC?
Move away. DC is a DC will negates.
Yeah, DC number?
16. Sorry, 16. My apologies.
Oh God, I'm just not going to make a roll all night, am I? Okay, he's incredibly scared and he's going to flee.
At
Run
half speed,
away!
because he's also entangled.
I know, but flee actually means he'll try and move full speed, which is half full. Oh god, I don't know. That makes my head hurt. Alistair, your action.
Cyclops would come out to right here and right here, and I'll have this one to charge.
Can't charge across difficult ground. And that's what these sections are.
You can't run a zigzag around that.
You got a direct charge. You can't sort of.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm teasing.
We just go up here and reach. I'll attack that way.
It's got 10 feet. Yep, no worries.
Can I use my ability Flash of Insight, so I do an automatic crit?
Yep. Automatic crit, flash of insight. Okay.
Turn any dice into tap 20.
But is that for you, not your creatures?
For the creature?
Oh, okay.
For the
It's
Cyclops?
Cyclops, isn't it? Yeah, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, gotcha.
Do I have to roll to confirm?
Yes, you do. It only makes it a possible threat. Okay, it's not.
So you just take regular damage?
Yep, that's the one. Okay, ow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, he smacks down on him for 3d6 plus 7 with his big fat old great axe. And drops the barbarian to the ground.
Okay, I'll command this one. How many feet can he go through difficult terrain?
Difficult terrain is for every 5 feet move, you spend 10 feet worth of movement. So in essence, it's half move.
Stay right there for now. And I'll cast Fireball onto the Drake.
Fireball on the Drake. Right, so... Who's got Fireball? How are you casting Fireballs?
Druid.
Yeah. Thought that was a wizard spell.
Does Adonis have Fireball, or is that Jeremiah?
I don't have Fireball. I had some necklace of Fireball, but I've used it.
Oh.
Tom's got it.
Yeah, he does.
Is Fireball one of your domain things or something?
Wait, do I have? Wait, double checking, sorry.
Yeah, as a cleric, I generally only get Fireball if I've taken the Fire Domain.
Third level
It
spell?
doesn't normally appear on the cleric list.
That is the main. Never mind. Okay. Take that back.
as much as it would have amused me to see Jeremiah burn.
Would have melted this ice though, so it'll be alright.
How high is the Drake? Above the.
It's only about
Point.
10 feet up, 10 feet up. It's just enough to keep out of the entangled area.
You've got a fast flame strike at 4th level.
Yeah, I'll do a flame strike to get both of them. They're within 10 feet across, right?
You probably be able to organise it. Where are we?
It's
Flame
20
strike.
feet, 200 feet of the range.
10-foot radius, which means it's 10 foot from the centre, which means if you centred it there, that will be fine. Whee! Crazy arrow. Sorry. Okay, save, reflex for half. Gotcha. Like I've actually made any of these rolls so far tonight, but we'll give it a go. He doesn't have evasion, so let's have a giggle as the barbarian attempts to leap aside from the flames that reach from the holy sky. What's DC, by the way?
Hang on a second. 19.
Okay, the barbarian manages to leap to the side, only taking a glancing blow from the flame strike. Whilst the Drake gets a better chance, and I guarantee it won't make it. Oh, it did! So both only take half damage, although the Drake takes half damage times 1.5. But just roll half damage for me, and we'll see how we go. Oh, that's it there, is it? 10d6. 38, so that's 19 damage. 19 times 1.5 is about 20, 29 damage. 29 and 19 is the damage. Right. Okay, Drake squeals in pain as you find its weakness. 28. No, you are right, it was 28.
Right.
Give him a hit point back. Right. That's very nasty. Are you moving anywhere else there or staying where you are?
I'll go up a little bit.
Okay. Let me see. Let me guess. Far enough so you're in the circle of goodness from good old Corbin.
The corpse.
The Cobster.
Okay, Dinus. Shoot the barbarian. You know, again. Okay, well, he's down and dead currently.
I mean, there's none left standing.
There's one. There's one. You can take a shot at him, just.
He's fleeing at the moment, as slowly as he can.
He hasn't reached the fleeing stage, but he will get there.
So, is it still -4, or is he out of the...
No, he's out of combat, so you can take a good old shot at him. He's even got a lowered AC because he's entangled. And that's a definite hit. Although you've got to roll now a 1d100 and not get under 20 because he has partial cover from him.
Okay.
Okay, no worries. Roll me some,
Just a crossbow genius tonight.
roll me some damage, you expert marksman.
No, I think that just skipped off the wall though.
Okay, you see it actually strikes him in the arm and falls away, causing no damage.
Oh yeah.
For he has damage resistance. Jeremiah,
It's well sporty.
you high five yourself because you think, yeah, look at that ricochet shot off the crenellated portion of the parent, and it bounces off the barbarian to no effect. Jeremiah, you are currently entangled.
I am currently entangled, so if I was to use my bloodline spell-like ability, does that invoke the same concentration?
It's a spell-like ability? Then yes.
It's got SP next to it, I presume that's what it means.
That's a spell-like ability, yeah.
Alright, well, when we'll cast on the defensive, Scorching Ray, make our concentration check first.
Sure, I could have done that.
Concentration check is our level.
Yeah, it's not a defensive, it needs to be done at, where are we? It's under entanglement, what you need to make.
DC 16 reflex?
No.
Oh, now you don't want my help.
DC 15 plus spell level.
Go back to sleep, Matt. You don't know what we're talking about. Yes.
DC 15 plus spell level.
Mhm.
Spell level is 2.
So it's DC 17 concentration check.
And my bonus is my caster level and concentration feat.
And Jack's
Yep.
prayer gets a +1.
Okay, you manage to keep your mind over these writhing, horrible vines that are reaching up from underneath you and cast your Scorching Ray.
We do, and we then cast our range touch attack on the Drake, which is, what am I at the moment? Oh, that's right, 'cause I lost that assistance.
You also have -4 to Dex while you're entangled too, by the way.
Yeah, but I cast Cat's Grace on myself before I started, so that put me
Right,
back
so
to
it's
0.
equal. Yeah, okay.
So range touch, 1 ray, 2 rays.
Hey, that one hits. Are they both against the Drake?
They're both against the Drake.
Okay, both hit.
And then damage is...
Multiply your damage by 1.5.
So it's 8d6. If I did 12d6, does that work?
Yeah, that's fine. Ow! Okay. Both of them blast him in the chest, but he's still flapping. Interesting, he says. As the
It's all about
flying...
perspective.
Indeed it is. Where are we? Offense. Got nothing like that. So he makes a 5-foot step in. And then he attacks you, Jeremiah.
Good for him.
Snapping out with his teeth. He seeks to taste your flesh.
Some people are never appreciative.
Oh no. Trying to warm the nice little blue drake up. What's your AC?
19.
Okay, with the dex minus?
Yeah, because Cat's Grace cancels it.
Okay. Right, well, he bloody well misses in. Oh, you need to make a save too, just to see if you are disentangled.
Okay.
As did my little friend, the barbarian, who I forgot about.
Hang on, that
Anyway,
requires some active effort. You've got to break free as a move action, making a strength or escape artist check in an attempt to do so.
Okay. Well, he does something, but Jeremiah can.
Okay. So another reflex save, I presume.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, it's an escape charter's chest or a strength test versus DC 16.
Okay, as you manage to skip out of that. Right, now. So he misses with that, but he swings around towards you with a tail slap.
Smack.
And he slaps you liberally about the face with it.
Given I'm 21 now because I'm not entangled.
Uh,
Ha ha ha. Sorry, I should have left too.
and he misses. Right, Egan, you're up.
Let's see, I'll move over here. And I can still be unentangled. You can see that sucker?
No, oh, you can see the Drake.
Yeah, and I'm going to use the. Well, wait a minute. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I'll use that. Can I tell if he's been hurt? Got to do a heal roll. Is that right?
Drake. The
Yeah.
Drake. The
Yeah.
Drake's definitely been hurt. He's scorched from one end of his body to the other.
Oh, it's obvious.
And he's not very happy either. In fact, he's almost in some kind of rage, but he's very upset about it all at the one time. Very depressed, he is.
Sad, depressed, angry.
Oh, I forgot to even add the -2 to his attack, so he definitely wouldn't have hit.
Too close, dude. I'll just shoot him.
Fair enough. I would too.
And that's not into combat, right? So I get all those pluses back.
That's
It's like
right.
you put up this anti-tank force field, Matt.
Oh, yay! Can I roll again?
Yes,
Oh, yes.
you can roll again.
Come on. Yeah!
Yeah!
That should be worth like 4 cards. That's great.
Home rule is if you can roll that 30, if they roll that 20 a third time, it's insta-kill.
Here, Libby. Have one card
Where is it?
above your name.
Click on the deck.
No, above your name. See? Ergen, Javier. There's a card above your name.
Oh, I see it. Oh, how do you see it bigger?
You click on it, and then you drag it out onto the table,
Oh, there it is. Oh, so
and then you can make it bigger.
which one of those has to do with the crossbow?
Piercing, which is that one right there. Hand wound, you do normal damage and D2 dex damage.
Normal damage and 1d2 dex damage.
Yep.
And normal damage. Where is it? And 1d2. I don't have a d2 to choose from.
I'll roll
Sure.
it for you. There you go. Whatever this comes up as.
A 2.
A 2. So that drops its AC down by 1.
Another roll.
Okay.
And what damage did we do to it? 4.
4.
Okay, so you done, Libby?
Oh, I can do something else?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you done?
I moved and I shot. Isn't that all I can do?
Yep, Corbin, your action.
Huzzah! Good guys! Slow moving, good guys.
Thank you, fearless leader, for the huzzah.
Your character.
Surely.
You know,
I can't actually see much from. Oops, wrong pointer. So we'll go to there. We can actually see something for once. And is that a brave magic user in the middle of the ice field?
Sure is.
we'd say
Oh,
magic
true.
user. A fluky ass magic user. I'm not sure about brave.
He's the only one that's waded into this combat, I have to say.
Exactly. It's very heroic. I'm inspired. I throw Shield Elder on him.
Mage tank, mage tank, mage tank, mage tank.
Shield
That means
what?
you gain +1 armor class and +1 to your saves.
Thank you.
And I'll take half your damage.
He needs them. Okay,
Any
You
future
cannot-
damage.
it's not a touch spell, is it?
No, it's ranged. Short.
Righto. Not a problem. Chomper.
How high off the ground is the Drake?
About 5 feet or so. The chomper car is currently entangled, so will not be able to pounce or do anything similar.
But I can be able to move at half speed, right?
You can.
Yeah?
Yep.
Hey, don't I have to make an entanglement roll?
Yes, you do now. And you are entangled. Well done.
Who cares?
What'd you do to
Jeremiah. Looks like it's time for dinosaur butt up the face again.
Oh, depends.
her?
What is the target number for the entangle roll?
16.
Well, I get +1 from the prayer, so up yours.
Oh yeah, let's all give it to the GM.
That +1's been amazing.
The +1 has helped us a lot tonight.
It really has.
Hang on a
Team
minute.
cleric, right here.
Hang on.
Yay for +1s.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah. Alright, looks like it's just you, me, and Martin tonight, Libby. Right,
Alright.
go Jumper.
A bite.
No worries. That's a big fat old hit with the bite, and it brings the Drake crashing to the ground.
Okay, never mind. Don't need to grab.
Okay, so he dies in a big blue dragony sort of way, which brings us around to the poor old fleeing barbarian who literally has nowhere he can flee to without drawing attacks of opportunity. What a surprise! Okay, he comes harassing past Chomper.
That's not a good idea.
No, it's not, but that's essentially what he's going to do. As
He's
he
on-
tries to get away from your
Big bad
companion
Jack
Jack
Churches.
Churches. So Chomper gets an attack of opportunity.
Right.
Shoot him.
Bite.
Right.
Yep. Okay, it's a hit and 22
Hit
damage.
his head.
Can you grab?
What's that?
Grab.
Yes. Yes. I want to say not good enough, but I don't know. Where are we? Up there? Not good enough. Unless, of course, we're adding 1 for the bless.
22.
Grab an attack of opportunity.
And the prayer, don't forget the prayer. Extra +1 there.
It's a
23.
grab. Yeah, Florado. Bloody hell. As it stops him and grapples him. Hang on, are we playing let's see how many tokens we can get on this guy. Excellent. Jack Churches.
I can cast Hold Person on this guy and we can take him prisoner.
Yeah, they might like that to question him.
I'm actually going to hold at. Here we go. Barbarians. I'm going to assume that that will saves are not their best. So, hearing the very wise Mage Tank suggestion, although it might provoke an attack of opportunity for him, I will attempt to hold our good friend the Barbarian with the DC will save. DC 17 will save.
Hey, idiot barbarian, give up. He'll be eaten by the forest. How about that?
Was he affected by the bless?
He is now held, paralysed, and freezed into place. He's
Yeah,
aware
hang
and
on.
breathes normally, but cannot take
Hang on.
any actions, even speech.
I stuck that on the wrong person. Hang on. There we go. And there. Hello.
Hope he's not attempting to fly right about now because he would just turn into a stone and go splat.
Alistair.
So we've held him. He's captured.
Yes.
Isn't it the end of the round?
No, it's your go, Alistair.
Nothing. Full defense.
Righto, full defense. Dynus.
Oh, actually, can I move the Cyclops in?
Absolutely.
Do we need to do anything else?
Well, I can. He gets to make a new save every turn to end the effect. So we might want to do something to end the combat with him quick smart.
I thought you wanted to take him prisoner.
Yeah, we've got to rope him up or something like that. We've got to restrain him somehow. We'll put him to sleep. One of the two.
Web spell? Which would you like?
Can
By the
the
way, while
Cyclops
this is-
assist in the grapple?
I suppose.
How about if he's held, then we can magic bear trap him?
Yeah, get the bear traps out!
You and you with that freaking bear trap.
I love the bear trap.
So that should make him talk and stop him going anywhere, don't you think?
Well, the problem is he's now held, so he can't actually talk.
We should take him
Well,
to
that'll wear off though.
Yeah, but someone needs to tie him up, or otherwise the
So-
combat's not
Bear
over.
trap his foot, and he won't be going anywhere, and tie him up. So that'll fix him.
Righto, he can now successfully be roped by somebody if they need to.
I'll go tie him up and stick a bear trap on his foot. He's a barbarian, he can handle it.
Okay, you get to a bit.
It might make him more amenable to persuasion.
Well, you
Does
get to
It sounds a little like torture for Jack Church's.
Do either the
tastes.
barbarians or the Drake have anything?
That's not torture, that's a one-off bear trapping.
Yeah, but it's an unnecessary bear trapping. Jack's got a few moral bear trapping a person captured.
Oh, so
Cody,
it's alright to just chop him into little pieces though.
Do they look like they're being attacked at the next bastion?
He's
yes,
now held, and we've got him. We're going to try and defend ourselves, but not to the point where he's now a prisoner.
the entire
Forest under attack.
the entire western side of the area is under attack.
Right, well, I continue on to assist my fellow warriors.
Okay, as you go to continue on, you hear behind you. Oh no, you hear a command in your ear. It is a ruse. It is a ruse. The western attack. It's a ruse. They come to the eastern wall.
But it's not a ruse, they're really here!
They look pretty
That's
real.
why it's such a cunning ruse.
It's such a cunning plan.
Why
Is
would
that,
you hear it in
are
your
these
ear?
illusory barbarians? Check them for illusions.
Why would you hear that in your ear?
Because the bard has
because-
got a psychic communication spell.
Yes, something like that. There are siege towers being pushed towards the wall. We must stop the siege towers. We must stop them.
Right, let's get to the east then. If that's our command.
We don't have time to search these guys then.
Oh, you got time for that.
No time. Nobody got time for that. Let's go.
You had at
Follow
least
me.
you had at least a good 20 minutes of 20 seconds of search time while Corbin stood there mutely going, "Hang on, got an incoming call." Right.
Jack, can I get you to check on the dead or dying guards from this tower as well while you're there?
Yeah, sure. I'll go and do a I'll do a heal check to make sure they're dead or dying, and if necessary, I will use a channel energy just on them to
Yeah. Just spend a channel.
stabilise
energy
them and bring them up.
save Yep. If you spend a channel energy, they'll save and be up and about before too long. Okay. Give me a spellcraft check, wizardy type sorcerer dude.
I've got spell the spell whatever it is.
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft. That's the one.
Okay.
That'll do,
The
Nick.
barbarians were wielding +1 bastard swords,
Cool.
and they have an elixir of dragon breath.
Oh, wait.
Not bad.
Hey,
So
Chopper
there-
can be a dragon now.
Pick someone else.
There are 2 of those, and they are for a green dragon.
It can only be a
And-
green dragon? That's weird.
And they are wearing +1 full plate. And +1 heavy steel shield each.
Oh,
Ooh,
Steel
just
shield.
a heavy steel shield.
just heard an echo.
Yeah, it's from a
Somebody's
July
got the
supporter, it doesn't
mithril
count.
shield. Don't forget, I hope they're using it.
And each of them have, you combine and find 84 gold pieces on the barbarians too.
Got it.
They aren't paid very much. We could probably buy the army.
Let's try and do that. But hey, stop. Pay you
Hey,
guys
Libby,
off.
let's go play. Let's make a deal.
Yeah.
We'll pay you twice what they're paying you to go away.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing?
We're heading east.
Okay.
Can we see like how bad that east tower is?
The East Tower has nothing on it. They are pushing, you've been told. They're pushing, what did I say that they were doing?
Pushing
Yeah, pushing, yeah. thanks.
siege, pushing siege towers up.
Pushing a siege tower. You've got to get down onto the ice and stop them getting these siege towers to the walls, or otherwise they're all going to be up and over the walls.
How many rounds would it take?
Well,
over
you need to get over there. Oh, how many rounds for you lot to get over there? Hang on a tick, and I'll tell you.
So the siege towers, they're pushing up to the Mesa to climb so they can get on top of the Mesa. Is that right?
No, the siege towers are already on top of the Mesa, and
Oh,
they are
look at
being
that.
pushed. They are being pushed towards the wall of the Eyrie.
So we could wait for them to hit the wall and then fight them as they charge across.
If they reach the wall, then there are swarms and swarms and swarms of battle-ready mercenaries and
So
Right, so
instead
you're
of
going to
you
take
want
out the
us to go
siege
down
towers.
where all the swarms are and fight them down there rather than fight them one at a time as they come across the tower.
Or we get into the air with some dragon riders. Let's go.
it's the way the module's written. I don't know.
That's because most of these model riders aren't very good tacticians.
Hang on. Let's have a look. Let's go to here. Right. Lookouts on the Spurnhorn's walls spot the siege towers approaching. Commander Faramel requests their aid in preventing the tower from reaching the wall. Okay. Destroying the entire siege tower before it reaches the wall is unlikely. Its wooden walls are 1 foot thick and covered in wet hides. Does anybody know engineering or know how to use a siege engine or anything like that?
Let's see.
What would you need for a siege engine skill?
I know how to use an axe.
It's profession siege engineer
Yeah.
or knowledge engineering.
Oh my.
Okay.
Well, you think I would, but I don't. What's one?
Okay.
Got two dwarfs in the party and no engineer.
Somebody
That's
tells me,
unbelievable.
Commander Faramel suddenly turned into Back to the Future. Commander Faramel tells you that his engineers suggest that the siege towers, you're not going to be able to chop them up into tiny little pieces of wood, but you've got to make an attack on their rear wheels because the rocks down there are going to cause them all sorts of problems.
Right.
Did he have any Dorvis explosives?
And you can see, see, here we go. The rest of the army are staying back out of siege engine range, so they can actually run forward once the siege engines are in place. But what you can see, that there's only one siege tower from the looks of it. Yep, there's only one siege tower, and there are a couple of frost drakes flying around, and there are two of these things that are pushing the tower.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
Pushing or pulling?
Pushing.
Okay, well, that's simple. We kill them.
What's the weather conditions like?
It's fairly snowy and blizzardy and whatnot. Yeah.
So, can Commander Farrell hear me when I talk?
Paramore, you don't know.
Oh, so can you hear me?
You get no answer.
Damn.
Do call lightning storm.
We need a lift. Call your.
Are we going to see this on the screen anywhere?
Hey, I know what I can do though. I can just run up to the wall and leap off. That would look so incredibly heroic. I'm excited by that. What the rest are you going to do to get down there?
Don't you have the ring of Featherfall anyway?
That's right. That's why I'm going to leap off.
We have one ring of feather falling.
Yeah, I've got it. That's why I'm running up to the wall and leaping off.
We have another one.
Way to split the party, dude. Way to split the party.
Well, you all got to get down there with me.
Well,
Let's all hang on to you as you go flying off the edge.
Oh, that's
How many
possible.
rounds would it take to get down? Anyway.
Climbing. I think the walls are something like 80 foot high.
Yeah,
so.
do not want to make those climb checks.
We have another ring of feather falling, so we have two.
I'll bring...
Was there a gate out of the towers to the top of the mesa?
No.
There wasn't.
alright. Well, I think that I should head off and try and find my good friend Nevra and see if I can
Okay.
rustle up some dragonkin to help us down.
Let's say Nevra can take the rest of you down, and the other Dragonkin, but they're not sticking around. You're a professional hit team,
Damn right. Falling hit
And-
team.
and they're all in battle in the skies anyway, fighting demons and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm
After I do this, I'll be able to call myself a Fallschirmjäger.
A what?
German falling trooper, paratrooper.
Okay. Bear with me for a second while I put this together. I hadn't expected that. quite. Where are we by? Go.
I can levitate us down too with my wand of levitate if we want to do it that way.
Oh, we can do airwalk down, walking down.
We can.
Yeah.
Plenty of ways to get down there. It's just getting back that's the problem.
Can airwalk back up?
Yeah, but there's going to be like thousands of them down there. But yes, we can.
We're fixing to go down there where there's thousands of enemies.
Exactly. I agree with you, Libby. The logic's not very good. We'd rather you stay up here, wait till the tower hits the wall, then charge them as they're charging in and push them back down the tower, and then pour oil all over it.
Can I call lightning storm?
Try to attack the wheels of the siege engine.
Well, I think killing the 2 hydras would be the best tactic. And then attack the wheels.
Call lightning storm. I'm listening to this. This sounds like a cool idea.
Yeah, so it'll be 5d10 points of lightning bolt damage. And I can do 10 of them.
Just bear with me for a tick. Okay, that's better.
Ah, quick, get the bear traps out if there are bears.
No. Oh, God. What is that? Right. I thought I'd already done this, I'm sorry. There.
So the heavy steel shield. Did anyone want them? One of them?
No, I'm right.
Shield.
I think Jack's interested.
Well, there should be 2.
Okay, who wants it? Corbin and Jack?
No, Libby, do you want to use the shield, don't you? I use two-handed weapon most of the time.
But I've got my arrow catching shield.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, then, yes.
Corbin and Jack. What about the elixirs of green dragon breath? That's pretty cool.
Give it to the casters.
Yeah, I'm happy to take one.
Kind of acid. DC, and it does 76 points of damage.
I'll probably take one.
So that's Alistair.
Steel shields were +1, weren't they?
And who wants the other elixir?
I'll take it, Libby, thanks.
Alistair and Jeremiah. Does anybody want a bastard sword or a full plate? My weapons are actually better. I don't want to wear a full plate.
I'll take one if it's going. If nobody else wants it, I can use it as a one-hander.
I got a better sword. Okay, you take one. That
I
leaves
don't need it.
I need 2 full plates.
Neither do I.
I don't think I want full plate. I think my breastplate's better. Not sure.
Ooh, 0. That's not good.
Okay, I'm almost there. Sorry, guys.
That's right, we're just bickering over loot
Full
mid-battle.
plate gives you a +9. Would it be weird for me to wear a full plate?
No, you probably should if it's better.
Not dwarven sized.
Oh, poop.
They'll recraft it for you if you ask them
I was
nicely.
about to say, but if it's +1,
Yeah.
pretty fit for the size of the wearer.
Oh, that's right. I'm nice like that, aren't I?
Is that
Sometimes.
true?
Oh, I suppose.
I love your enthusiasm.
Not a considered dwarf?
That's my +1 rules.
People smacking out my own house rules back at myself, he says.
Oh, I'll take one then. Oh, like,
How much dex do you have, Libby?
He's a dwarf. Like a real dwarf.
16.
16.
Yeah.
You'll lose 2 points of armor class because the armor restricts your dex bonus.
I have. Oh, well, maybe I better look at that again.
So instead of 3 dexterity bonus, you'd drop down to 1.
Yeah. And that would affect my range. And
Any shooting you do.
yeah, the ranged, right? It would only affect range.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. I'll just keep it in the bag for now.
Yeah, try it on after the battle, Libby.
Okay, all I've got left to do is to grab you lot and we'll be right there.
Alright.
Oh, shit. Hang on a tick. Ah! Hey, Dingham, sometimes I'm so technologically challenged, I'm amazed I teach computers at school. That's better. Right. Now, let's leap over here, where the players are, collect a smattering selection of players.
Huddle up, everyone, huddle up.
That's it.
Copy. Oh, Jack Churches.
Someone has to do it on purpose, don't they?
I didn't move. He's sitting right there. No. Not my fault. Not going to get into that argument.
How'd you go today? Did you manage to survive Julie's wrath all day, or?
Yeah, pretty much. She got stressed out about a whole bunch of other stuff, so that was
that's
okay.
Good. Make sure she fights with other stuff. That's a better way to deal with it.
That's it. As long as there's something else to cause her. When I need to, it's all good.
One last thing, we'll turn on that. Okay. And then I'll drag you all across to there.
Ooh.
Ooh, I see a light. Should I go towards the light?
Only if there's a song in it.
Blinded by the light.
See, I was going to go there, but I restrained myself.
Okay, I'm actually going to...
And there's no point in restraining yourself if you don't point it out to people.
I'm going to take dynamic lighting LT.
The issue is, everybody takes an issue if I do this to the GM.
Well, it makes life hard for him to actually play the game for us.
It does, yes.
Right. So, if anybody wants to scroll out to the right, you will see a couple of bits and pieces over there. Let me go here. Okay, so there's those, and then just north of there you'll find some more of them.
Well, I don't like the look of those.
And they're pushing towers up towards you. And
What
you
the?
are over here. So let's go that, and oh, hang on, let's go that, and just for expediency's sake, we should all roll initiative.
How long did it take to get here from where we were?
Oh, who's the smart? You bloody Jack Churches.
We've now got a tower. Oh, we had a tower. Never mind.
Stop drawing, people.
I'm not wrong.
I know you're
How long
not
did it
living,
take to get
and
over here from the
I
tower?
appreciate it. Took you a couple of minutes.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got Alistair on 21.
Yeah.
Jumper was on 15.
Oh, at least I beat Jack Churches.
I hope it's with a
Concerned.
stick or something like that.
Judging by his score, probably. Looks like we're grappling for the back of the queue, I suspect.
And oh yeah, but I haven't rolled yet. Tom, give me a roll
A roll.
for initiative.
Oh, one of those. Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. There's the Dinah's got an 18.
What to do about big flying wizards is a different story.
Oh,
Not
you
flying
pat them
wizards.
and you shoot at anybody that shoots at them. I think that's what you do.
Protect the squishy. That's right.
So we've got to keep them away from this wall, I'm guessing, peoples.
Pretty much, yeah. If they get within 20 foot of the wall, the siege tower's there. Oh, hang on, they're meant to
Bad
be
things
together,
happen.
pushing it. Hang on. Get together, like that. Yeah, that's better. Right. And that
Now's
leaves
getting
me.
to be more the time for fireballs then.
Oh, there they are.
What are the siege towers made of? Are they standard wooden variety?
Very, very thick fire resistance. They're covered in, I think, water-soaked canvases and stuff like that.
And they're a
The
foot
usual.
thick or something.
Okay, so now we have all the numbers in. Let's descend them.
But a good lightning bolt into a wheel would do wonders.
You can't see the wheels. The wheels are covered.
What about like webs or like just slowing them down?
Entanglement, what a great spell.
You actually need to get inside the tower to attack the wheels.
Oh, internalized wheels. God, that's really advanced tech.
Ergen,
Oh, how far away are they? They're way far away.
208 feet currently.
What in the
Start
world
the run.
is
Fire a crossbow bolt that far?
Where's our wizardly haste? Mass haste.
Should I move up and fire? Get closer?
Oh, we
We're
have
gonna
to.
get
We've got to stop
closer.
them getting to the wall.
Okay. Well, so I can. Just go. I can only go 20 and fire my crossbow, or.
That
Yes.
is correct.
Okay, well, it's so small I can't see. What's 20 feet?
120 feet, so you're going to take a -2 to the roll, and the hydras are partially covered, so you'll need to roll a 20% miss chance when you fire.
How far away are they?
About 210 feet away.
So does that put me about 20 feet?
Yeah, that looks good.
And it's a -2, you said?
Yep. What are you firing at? One of the big multi-headed things, or are you firing at the drakes?
The drake.
Okay.
So I get a -2, but I had a +2 from the
Yeah, the
Do we still have-
bleachings and all that sort of stuff is off by now, I think.
Oh, it is? No, it makes it. Shit, nope, missed it.
Hey, your crossbow bolt goes sailing over the edge of the cliff. Alistair.
Call lightning storm.
Okay, you cast
Ooh.
Call Lightning.
That sounds a bit hard, though.
And with the first bolt, I'm gonna attack. Can go up to 800 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack this one right here.
Okay.
Yep. Any creature in the target square on the path of the bolt is affected. Blah, 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 blah. Use a standard action to call a bolt.
But because of the level, I can call up to 10.
Yep.
Does that need an attack? Hang on, Martin. Does that need an attack roll?
No,
No.
it's an automatic strike. Reflex for half. Okay, reflex for half.
20 DC.
60,
DC 20.
70, 80.
That is there.
That cantrip you threw, which gave us +1 to attacks, how long did it last?
The prayer lasts, it was 1 minute per level, so it only lasts about 6 minutes, so it's unlikely to be lasting through this next combat.
Yeah, no, he said only a couple of minutes to get here. But the other one, there was another one, a lesser one you threw.
Yeah, the cantrip,
Somebody
that was Tom, that was only for one
Oh,
attack.
okay.
Yeah, that's just like that's just a one-off, one-round deal. But if you want another one, I can do another one. If you're planning on making a mega attack roll thing.
Roll me some damage, half damage it was.
I've got like 17.
Only does 3d10.
I thought you said it was storming.
Yep, which is why it does 3d10 instead of 3d6.
Call lightning storm. Spell function like call lightning, except that each bolt deals 5d6 points of damage, or 5d10 if created outdoors in a stormy area.
Call lightning?
Lightning storm?
Lightning storm. Right, okay. I'm looking at the wrong spell.
Yep. Not familiar with that one. Is that a druidy one?
Yeah. Druid 5.
Lightning storm. I don't even have that spell.
PFSRD.
Okay.
Call lightning storm. Is that the one? Spell functions like call lightning, except that each bolt deals 5d6 points of electricity damage, or 5d10 if created. Still reading. Lightning's at the moment. Or 5d10 if created outdoors in a stormy area, and you may call a maximum of 15 bolts.
Wow.
Wow.
Yep, fair enough.
That's
No worries.
That's pretty sweet. And I hope those siege towers haven't got like lightning rods.
5d10 divided by 2, that makes that 7 points of damage. Righto. No worries, the lightning bolt arcs down and strikes the creature. Are you moving at all?
Maybe we should, because they have breath weapons too, right?
Spread out.
Might be a good idea. Let's see. Oh, wrong person. Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Dinus.
Right, I've been contemplating this spell book and not finding anything that's super exciting. Save the fireballs for a desperate situation, I think.
What level mage are you?
Sorry? Ah, 5.
You can definitely aid everybody else up with spells if you have those.
Yeah, not more and more the sneaky escapey type, really.
Mhm.
You got
So-
Expeditions Retreat?
No, a windy escape. Works on me.
Oh, invisible.
Backstab the Hydra.
Oh yeah, I'm not volunteering for that one currently, but I was just wondering if like acid or something, if there's like vulnerable bits on the siege towers that like acid or something could weaken.
Would the green dragon breath reach them?
Exposed bits holding covers on or things like that.
No, pretty much it's fairly well protected against all sorts of types of damage and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I'll hold it until see what the lightning storm does, and then I'll have the like ice spear thing ready, just for some variety. I want
No
ice
worries.
spear one.
Are you moving at all?
Moving so that like no one can shoot me. If I see anyone that's got like missile weapons, otherwise I'll just hang out with these guys. So I'm in range to give them the Diviner's Fortune if they look like doing something clever.
Okay, no worries.
So duck if someone starts shooting, otherwise just hang out there slightly behind the tough dudes.
Right, Dinus. Then come the Frost Drakes.
There it is.
Let them know. Keep going, Mark. Right there. They move at 60 feet. Okay. Hey, you see the drakes start flying out towards you. Chomper.
So,
Righto. He moves up. Has a bit of a look around. Then the Hydras. Okay. Push the siege tower up.
Oh, look, picture of a siege tower.
Picture of a siege tower. Corbin.
Hot diggity, we rush forward 40 feet.
Righto. Nice work. Jeremiah.
Right.
Go away.
We shall come out here or so. And we shall cast Confusion at range of 200 feet towards the Hydra. 15-foot radius burst, aiming in the middle of them so that we can try and get both.
Can't actually target in between them, but you can put it on a corner, which will get both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Confusion is a will save.
21 will save.
First one being the top one. Nobody blessed him?
He's still blessed as long as it lasts.
Oh, excellent. So he gets 21. Okay, the bottom one succeeds, the top one doesn't.
So the top one is confused.
Yes, I'll put a little confused icon on him.
I'm so confused.
Jack Churches. Put your microphone down, Jack Churches.
We'll be casting Bless now. I'm considering the old one should have worn off. Bless lasting, I know 1 minute per level. How long has it been between defeating the barbarians at the top and getting down to the bottom here?
Probably about 3 minutes.
Really?
Yep.
Well, we're remarkably effective then. In that case, well, sorry, are you going to call it that it has been 3 minutes since the blessing, so we don't have to. Should be okay. Spells, no good to me. Alright, I'm going to take a shot at the Drake that's in the air, just for funsies.
There are 2 drakes in the air, top or bottom.
I choose, not that it's going to make much difference as it would seem, this one.
Okay, that's awesome. I can't really see which one you clicked on, but
What? Why not?
I might zoom out
Oh.
a bit. How about that? Right, gotcha.
Ping!
Okie doke.
Ping.
Yes, you miss horribly.
Okay, good.
Ergen.
Saves you
Right.
putting your microphone up.
So I'm gonna have to make this get bigger because I can't tell what's going on. $80 feet. 40 feet. Yeah, I can do that. Alright. I'll move up to there.
Righto.
And I'm going to send a 50-foot long bright ray of light from the gem of brightness at this one.
You just double moved. You moved 12 feet over your allowance.
Yes, we do.
So I can't reach it.
That's runningness prejudice.
Well,
Victimizing
Okay.
small-legged people.
oh well. Okay, but you can pull it out and ready it, that's fine. Or you can shoot your crossbow.
Yeah, I'll shoot it.
Righto.
Do I have a minuses on it again?
Nope. Within range.
Oh, has anybody cast anything that gave us any pluses?
You've still got the bless, and that's about it.
Just possible.
Okay. I believe your crossbow bolt flies true and strikes the drake as it flies in towards you.
No pluses.
Roll me some damage.
Do we don't have Jack's. Is that blessed from Jack or?
It's not the one that adds extra damage though.
Yeah,
Ah.
no, the prayer's gone. That only lasts 1 round per level, so that lasted about 6 rounds up the top there. The bless lasts 1 minute per level.
And it's 9th level for me, so it's 9 minutes.
That's 60 rounds. Yeah.
Okay, so +2, so -6.
And
So
another
rounds.
bites the dust.
Right, crossbow bolt strikes him. Alistair.
I'll call Volcanic Storm and center it over on the Hydras.
Ah,
It's a
God.
20-foot radius.
Why are we here?
I don't know.
So I centered it over here. So 20-foot
Works for
radius.
me.
I should be back sipping a cup of tea on the top of the wall.
Well, that's what I'm doing. What's your problem?
Or-
How
Would you like to
me?
borrow my hip flask if you are prepared with caffeine? Yeah.
Volcanic Storm. 40 foot high, chunks of volcanic, pound down spell dealing 3d6 points of bludgeoning damage and 2d6 points of damage to every creature in the area. Right, damage only occurs once when the spell's cast, the remaining heavy ash rains down the area. -4 perception skill tip. Righto. Roll 5d6 damage.
So affecting both of them.
Yep, no worries. Mm, 18 points of damage. They are vulnerable to fire, so that'll make it 27 each. Oh, hang on. The last 3d6 of fire. So,
2d6 of fire.
2d6, sorry, so 8. So that's 12, that's another 4 on top, so 22 points of damage. Okay, as the volcano erupts.
So,
Moving it on?
Dylan's
Huh?
Moving at all?
No.
Okay. Dinus.
Black Diamond Bay.
Is there anything that's not a pulp charred whatever?
There's a couple of drakes coming in, and the war hydras are still going strong.
The Hydra's like, alright, I'll try my luck in. I've got I'll pull the old crossbow out if one's in range, because I've hit 2 times in a row. I may as well keep the streak going.
Are you looking at the hydra?
Whatever's closest, I guess.
Light crossbow. Actually, the drakes will be closer.
Yep, okay.
So you take -2 for range.
Yep. +9, +1 for the finger, and -2.
Okay, you strike it. Picking it in the air perfectly, hitting it right on the number.
Okay.
8 points.
Will you remind me again what he said about the vulnerability of the siege engine with the wheel?
Said there weren't many, really. It's just. Yeah,
You got to get
down.
inside to attack the siege engine wheel to knock it over, and make sure it's not capable of moving.
I could kill the
Okay.
Hydras.
You have to
Drake.
get inside.
Oh, we can kill the Hydras and nothing big enough to push them.
Okay, Drake number 1 flies up to here. And it goes for yep.
Ooh.
It shoots a ball of ice in the direction.
Magic paper.
Catching Jack Churches and Dinas in the radius of it. Give me a reflex save, please, from both of you.
Okay, reflex. What again?
Okay, Dinas, you take no damage because you would have evasion, I think, don't you?
I've got the thingy that if I successfully make it, I miss it. It misses me, and if I fail, it's up. And
Yep.
because I'm super quick or whatever it is.
Whereas Matt takes half damage, so...
Dodge, maybe that was called.
Evasion, it's called.
Evasion, yeah. There we go. With an EX after it, if that means.
Yeah, exceptional, that's fine. Okay, you take 13 points of damage, Jack Churches, as ice and crystals spray all over you.
Ow.
Cool.
Now, yes, that's right, it was very cool.
Oh, funny, man. Good one. Yo-ho!
Oh, wow.
What are those blue rectangles for?
They're my
That's
movement
Corbin
range.
measuring himself.
Oh.
Okay, so you can drop one about there.
Oh man.
Okay, Corbin, Ergen, and Chomper, give me reflex saves.
So we get a +1. Yeah. From the prayer.
By the blessings of Erastil, you get a +1. What a waste of a 20, Corbin.
Never a waste. Ever.
Oh, poor Chomper.
And for the record, to be perfectly honest, prayer no longer provides that +1 save bonus because it has been more than 6 rounds since I cast prayer.
Doesn't blessing?
I haven't blessed.
No,
Somebody else has
blessed
blessed
only gives you +1 to hit and +1 versus fear.
Okay. Right, okay, so Ergen and Chomper are taking full damage.
Thanks a lot.
What's the damage?
The damage is
Too much.
22 and 11 for Corbin.
+5 is 6.
Yay! For resistances. Okay, Chomper.
Actually, tell a lie. Less more than that to none. Because I've got to resist energy up.
Oh, nice. But does that double it?
Well, resist energy would be 10 anyway, I think.
Oh,
So,
okay. Righto, no worries.
How high up are the drakes?
The drakes are at about 20 feet up.
So if I'm 15 feet, can I jump?
No, because the
Everybody
jumping,
jump,
well,
everybody
you
jump,
can, but
jump.
you need to make an acrobatics check to see
Wow.
how high you can reach.
does it? I wonder if it does stack. Not stacked with.
Okay.
Probably not.
Try
So attack
pounce.
1 point.
And yay!
13. Chomper doesn't quite make the height that he needs and lands below the Drake.
He can't jump 5 feet.
Not with that roll. Acrobatics. Skill use. Skills. Acrobatics. Surface base acrobatics situation. Long jump, high jump. Needed a DC of 20.
Okay.
They misses.
Would my cold weather outfit have helped giving me a 5+5 bonus?
No, it helps you with normal sort of
Weather.
cold weather, but not
Yeah.
huge blasts of shards of ice and stuff like that.
But
Chomper attempts but misses. He lands back to the ground. And give me a confusion roll. Horrible, confusing man.
Will do. 33. Bakes it. He does nothing but babble incoherently, one of them.
Okay. So the other one moves this forward that far.
Oh, can it move it itself?
With it? Yes, it can, but it moves half distance. And Corbin, your action.
Is that plus resist energy at my level does 20 points?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So is that Drake on the ground?
No, the Drake's 15 feet high.
I can still hit 15 feet.
Mm,
Didn't you give me an extra large weapon?
Yeah, which allows you to reach to 10 feet.
I'll jump.
This isn't-
Acrobatics check, DC 20.
This isn't an anime, you know.
An acrobatics check. Haha, very funny.
In full
Isn't that
flight.
Drake like 20 feet high?
What?
The Drake is like 20 feet high?
15 to 20, around about there.
We keep
Isn't
running.
like the Chomper is 15 feet tall.
15 feet tall?
Yeah, I could jump up on Chopper.
He is an Allosaurus.
Okay, well then Chomper gets him then, in that case.
Okay, claw.
Sorry, Corbin, we'll get to you in a tick.
That's alright, I'm just running.
Okay, that's a miss. And a hit.
Those like big goats, they're about 6 meters long or something. I think those things. Maybe
And
maybe
like
longer. No, probably longer if you count the tail.
And a
Maybe
hit.
8 or 9.
and a grab.
From memory, seeing them in the museum.
Okay, that's not good enough. Oh, God, why do I
Yes.
keep doing that?
Big one. In a fantasy story.
Bad dinosaur, bad.
Yeah, that's a definite miss. Okay, as it continues to take off Jeremiah.
Okay, we will move ourselves about 30 feet down this way. And we shall fire off another confusion spell trying to get this other one.
Okay. What do I need to roll for that again? A will save.
DC 21 will.
Who are you confusing now?
The
Me.
Hydras.
Okay, you get him with confusion. I hope you're counting the rounds for both of these.
Yep, I will do.
He's confused too. Righto. Jack Churches.
Fired and a whole bunch of ability to do much at the moment, so he's going to pop another crossbow in the crossbow bolt in the crossbow and take a shot at that same Great, so that's 21 with the bless.
Is that factoring in a -4?
Am I firing into close combat, am I?
You are
If
now,
so,
yeah.
then no.
Okay, it misses
That's
in. The crossbow
17.
bolt goes a bit wide. Ergen,
Uh,
you can only move that far without causing yourself a chance of falling on your ass.
That wouldn't be very far, at least.
well, that
Fighter's jokes now.
Yes,
50
falling damage would be limited.
See if I. Oh, well, I'm sorry, I still got it on the air. If I move just a wee bit over, is that 10?
Where are you headed for?
Well, I wanted to get where I could not hit Chomper, but blast hit this guy with that.
Can't not hit jumper. They're in melee is in melee is in melee.
But you can move there and hit the other one with it.
It's 50 feet long, so I don't even have to move.
It'll do it. Oh, okay. No, you don't. You can just let it rip there.
Alright, well, let's do it. So, what do I do?
I don't know. What's the
It
thing?
says, it says, it makes DC 14 fortitude save, but it's blinded for 1d4 rounds unless it makes that save.
Fortitude.
A 1 foot in diameter, 50 foot long, bright ray of light. Oh,
Okay. It easily avoids the ray of light,
that sucks.
paying no attention to it whatsoever. Alistair.
Okay, Volcanic Storm is still in effect for 10 rounds. So 3d6 points of bludgeoning damage.
The damage is only rolled once.
Oh, okay. So the same damage from before?
Well, it's no, like the damage is only rolled once. I only take that damage once, no matter how
No,
long.
15 times.
What?
15 times, I think it said.
I'm probably wrong again, though. I'm
The
having a
duration
great.
is 10 rounds.
Yeah, that's right, but it's got. The spell is cast, dealing 3d6 of bludgeoning damage and 2d6 of points of fire damage to every creature in the area. This damage occurs only once when the spell is cast. For the remaining duration of the spell, heavy ash rains down in the area.
No,
Creatures
you're reading the wrong spell again.
Volcanic Storm.
No, call lightning storm. Oh, that one. Sorry. I thought I was
He's
talking about
doing
call lightning.
No, he's doing Volcanic Storm.
Sorry.
Okay. Then I'll call lightning.
On which one?
The one I was hitting. The one on. This one.
Righto.
Which one?
Gets a reflex save for half, doesn't it?
20.
Yep. Okay, it takes full damage. Okay, it continues to advance. Dinus.
More shootings.
Okay, the Drake that's flying free by itself.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. That's a definite hit as your crossbow bolt finds its mark. No, he needs to spend a standard action to do it, Corbin.
Does he? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How dare you read the rules?
Well, you know, I cop enough of a beating every week. I think I should learn some rules just to, you know, have some amusement for myself. Right, this Drake will turn and come in on you, Jeremiah.
Fabulous.
And this Drake here will fly to 25 feet. Oh, it won't. Bugger it. It's going to come down. Chomper gets an attack of opportunity as it comes in at Corbin.
Okay, bite.
Oh, I didn't do nothing. It's victimization on dwarves.
I mean,
Yeah.
you did something then, right?
That's
Is
a
it?
hit.
Yeah. Dwarven
And it
double
grabs.
negative. Command of human grammar. Not too flashy.
I'll
Grab.
go close. Yep, you got him. He tries to fly towards Corbin, but gets snavelled by that evil scumbag called Chomper. However, Jeremiah, you'll be glad to know that the one coming at you is...
Yeah, that's what I do. Mage tank again.
Oh my god. God, I'm a freaking idiot. As it comes in, it's got flyby attack, so it's attacking you there. With a bite attack.
Flies by him to bite him.
Yep, snaps down with its teeth as it's flying by.
Not what I'd call a flyby, but anyway.
It's a bite-by.
Exactly.
It
Okay,
was effective, whatever it was.
does that hit? Oh,
Right.
okay.
Limb removal.
As it snaps its teeth around you, doing this much piercing damage. Oh, actually, it adds 6 to this, so 16. And a further d6 cold damage.
Brr.
22 points of damage.
And
No,
Corbin
no,
takes
no.
some of that.
Yeah, I take half of that, and the cold will get wiped, or whatever I take in cold gets wiped out.
3 points get taken in cold. So that's
So,
24
what was it?
feet.
So I take 11.
And I take 8.
8. And it needs to make a fly check. As good old James made me learn the rules about bloody flying. So oh crap! Not sure whether that's close enough. Hang on a minute. I need to go to my blog.
What's he trying to
Yeah, he's trying to turn 45 degrees.
do?
I didn't put it in there. Awesome.
Turns up to 45 degrees by sacrificing 5 feet of movement.
Fly that has turned greater than 45 degree by spending 5 foot of movement is a DC 15 check, and he makes it. So he then turns about that much. He spent about 20, so we'll go to about there. Look at that, I used flying rules, don't I feel special? Right,
Very nice. I appreciate it.
Chopper!
Maintain grapple.
Okay, make a check. Okay, that does not maintain the grapple and the creature finds itself free! I'm free! I'm free!
Free at last!
So now I'm assuming that Chomper's about to eat the living hell out of him.
Can I re-grab? Actually,
Well, actually, I need to find out whether with the grapple it counts as a standard move or not. As a standard action, you attempt to get. We've got that. You're successful both you and the grapple condition. You're successful. Blah, 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 blah. As the standard action, so it's actually his action to maintain the hold.
okay.
But he's got a move action if he wants. Okay, not a problem.
Wow. It's been a
It'll
while.
get an attack of opportunity against him. so it bites. Bye, please. Bringing it to my knees. What's his AC?
23.
22? 23?
3? Yeah.
Okay, just narrowly misses him. Right, let's bring us round to 2 confusion rolls. Top one first.
98. He attacks the
Ooh.
nearest creature.
Okay,
Oh,
what is the
awesome.
bottom, what is the
And
bottom
30
one do?
does nothing and babbles incoherently.
But if he's attacked, he will attack back.
As long as he doesn't attack Jack.
Yeah, read the spell on that. Because I think it might be attacked by an enemy.
A confused character who can't carry out an indicated action does nothing but babble incoherent. Attackers. Any confused character who is attacked automatically attacks its attacker on the next turn.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So that's what it's going to do next turn. 7 bites at plus 11. Right.
There ain't gonna be much left.
Right. 1.
Oh, critical.
It's not a critical fumble.
Lost his tooth.
2. Oops. Hang on.
So one time you're cheering both 1s and 20s. It doesn't matter to us.
Miss. So 2 misses. 3's a hit. 4's a miss. 5's a hit. 6 is a hit, possible critical. It's not a critical, and 7 is a hit. So we have 3 hits.
4 hit.
3 hits.
21's not a hit.
3, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, sorry, 7, 4 hits. 1d8 plus 5. Does it have damage resistance? No, it doesn't. But I've just realised that the bloody things have fast healing, so.
No.
Wondering if this is supposed to be a TPK.
So 48 plus 20. Ow. Okay. Right, that one's deader than a dead thing as it rips into it with its teeth and pulls it to shreds.
Wow, it doesn't have any hit points.
It's had a couple of lightning attacks and a volcano attack and
That's right, I forgot those.
all sorts of stuff done to him. Right, so that's my turn over. Corbin.
Well, I'll be dead by the time I get there. This is a growing trend.
At Drake, though, behind you, he's low enough to hit.
No, you're not distracting me from my mission.
Righto. No worries.
Onward.
You continue to trudge through the snow. To take the glory hit, no doubt.
That's right.
Jeremiah.
Alright, we will cast our Scorching Ray at this drake that's down here, circling us and eating me.
The one that ate is over here.
This one down here, that's the one I'm talking about, I think. So... he's within range. So what am I? Plus. So 1 touch attack, 2 touch attack.
That's a hit and a hit.
And are they susceptible to fire?
They certainly are.
So that's 4d6 for each ray, plus another half, and say 12d6.
$37 points of damage, righto. Not a problem, it's still flying. Let's go to Jack Churches.
Now I've got my cold weather gear and I've got my special magical boots of stomping, so I shouldn't be affected by this icy stuff.
That's correct.
Wonderful. Now I need to, which means I can move as per normal. Which means that I better start doing this clericy stuff and try to start healing some people who have been injured. Now the only person I could affect then for the healing spell is Tom, but I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't think I've been hurt, so...
Yeah, I don't know if Ergen's just out of range.
Sneaky, I don't know about.
Well, if you move from where were you, there to there, though, you might be right.
Yeah, but I'm more worried about my mage tank friend who seems to be taking a brunt of the damage, and he's run well and truly away from the healer.
Isn't it
Which is-
30
He's
feet?
just moved back to the healer. He's standing right in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, alright then. Yeah, well I might move to that position where you
Follow the red line back.
Yep.
Oh, he's badly scratched too. I sucked all his wounds off him.
You did
So
a good
I'll-
job too, Corbin.
roll 3d6. And this is the amount of healing that Ergen and there we go,
Jeremiah
and myself, Jeremiah and myself get.
Right, 12 points, well done.
Thank you.
Good
It's all right.
job.
Good job, cleric, good job. Ergen,
Yes.
you're acting.
It's like I've learned how to cleric or something like that. This session.
Now you got rid of that ranger woman. You're actually useful.
I'll move to there and shoot with
Don't
my
speak
crossbow.
ill of the dead.
And we don't have any pluses.
A lot of people
right.
get partway through their degree and
Are you going for
Thanks.
this one, Ergen?
Pardon me?
Are you shooting at this one?
Yeah. And we don't
Yep.
have any pluses, right?
That's right.
Yeah, you get +1 for the blast.
Oh yeah, +1 for base, but we'll factor that in. Doesn't matter. Crossbow
Yeah.
bolt goes shooting past it.
Yes. Another bolt bites the dust.
It does. Alistair.
Lightning bolt on the other Hydra.
Right, Okay, 20 points. Oh, it's got a reflex save, doesn't it?
Yep. 20.
Yep. Okay, it fails again, even though they've got a 50% chance. None of them have ever made it. That's okay. That's alright. They've only rolled about 4 times. It's okay.
Oh, we're also sympathetic to your needs.
Good. Dinus.
I was wondering whether you would like an extra large hanky or just a large hanky.
Hang on. Hang on one moment there for a second. Where are we? There we go. My poor little war hydras. They can't do anyone. They're just meat for the beast. People grind them up and just spin them out. I get no
All I-
fun. I get no
all
joy
I've seen
in
is them-
people.
all
Which
I've
target
seen is them get attacked by the sky and themselves, man.
Righto. I've had my soup now. Righto, who are we up to? Dinus. What are
Me.
you doing? Yes.
Well, I haven't missed yet, so I'll if there's something I can shoot, I'm going to shoot it because I got crossbow fever.
Shoot at the one there, go for it. No nigs.
Crossbow fever.
Yep, you strike it. Even though you were meant to take neg 4, but even then you still strike it. So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You only chip away at them though. You're very conscientious and consistent.
Like I can't make them really good shots. It's just hard enough to shoot them.
Hang on, Tom. I'll help you out. I'm here for my players. I'll help you out. Now go. The drakes. The drakes. Right. So, rules state I can change direction at the start of my turn. So we'll go that way, and Jeremiah,
Bring it.
you're a taste test, basically, as it comes swinging in towards you. Its teeth bearing out at you. Where are we? I need to actually get there, and ooh, yeah, baby.
That's not good.
Oh yeah, that's a critical hit.
Yes, that'll be a critical hit.
Deal one of these to me. Games Master deal. Games Master grabs his card. Drags it out here. Waits for about 20 minutes and voila. Piercing, he has pinned your arm. Double damage and one arm cannot move. DC 20 strength or heal to be freed. As its teeth, one of its teeth break off in your arm. And
Heal with a capital H.
pierces your... Yes, it's heal with a capital H, so skill. And so, therefore, pins your arm as it drives into your chest. So, double damage is... well, and plus 1d6 cold.
Ouch.
Oh, good on me. Hang on, let me put the roll thing before it. Hang on, /R. Okay, 33 damage in total, which is minus 2 for Corbin, 16. 14 damage to you, Corbin.
14 to me, yep.
Take half.
Yep, you take 16. Okay, as
Can I
it
get you to
flies-
roll to tell me which arm got hit?
Okay. If it's odds, it's your right arm. So see, it's your right arm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, 32. So it's got another 30 feet it can travel. No, we'll just fly 30 feet to about there. It's probably a good guess. Look at that. Where's the other one? Yep, that's fine. Comes swinging into Chomper. Doing... Missing him narrowly. Another further 14 feet. So just flies past him. which brings us around to Chomper himself.
Alright. First claw. No?
Okay, no,
Darkcraw.
it is not. It's a miss. It's a hit. 17
Fight. Jeez.
is a miss. Okay,
Gets +1, don't forget.
yeah.
Something.
Right, give me a confusion roll, please.
Okay, all sorts of different ones today. So that is deals 1d8 points of damage plus strength to itself.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 4, 5. 1d8 plus 5. It does 11 points of damage to itself. Stupid Hydra. Always thought that was stupid.
With all those
Right.
heads, it doesn't know what to bite.
And that's exactly right. Corbin!
Me! Well, almost there.
No, you're making me move my turn order thingy. I thought you'd never make it. Jeremiah!
We shall Scorching Ray this one that's gone past me, pinned me.
Yep.
So we have
Why can't I move that? Oh, there we go.
one touch, two touch attacks.
Okay, first one hits. Second one hits.
12d6s of damage.
Okay, as you hear a see a smoking trail as there's a large explosion as it hits the deck somewhere over here somewhere and dies. That will say you were dead. How rude. You're off his Christmas card list. Jack Churches.
Well, looks like my friend has taken some more damage, so I'm just going to do some more healing.
Oh, you're such a kiss ass.
So,
He
gives
heals
another
us in
another
time.
8 back to Ergen and to
The
Jeremiah.
bullfrog.
Thanks,
that's right.
Dave.
There we go.
Ergen, your action.
Oh, shoot at that one. Shoot at this.
Shooting, you're not going to run in and hit it.
Oh, am I close enough?
Yep. And you're just outside of that icy bit, so you can
It's not too
start.
high for me to hit.
No, it's just flowing over Chomper, so that's fine.
Yeah, over there. Hit him. I'm gonna get +1.
Yeah, that's a big fat old hit.
That's a big fat over here.
It is. Oh, they smell shocking, Dinah. Oh, Tom. 3 points. 10 points of damage. Righto. Sunk solidly into the creature. Glad to have your axe back in hand again. Alistair.
Lightning on the Hydra again.
Okay, let's see if I can make a save. Everybody ready for it? Excited? Here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Right, it takes a bit of damage though, as it twitches with electricity. Dias, your action.
You want to gift it?
He was expecting it. He barely missed a beat.
I know. That was funny.
If you're shooting at one, that's -4 firing into combat, and it's a hit. That's all good.
You're on fire, Dinus.
Yes.
I am.
He's
I'm
the
just
expert
a-
marksman.
I'm just a pointy-eared archery machine.
We'll see, he's an elf. Right.
Somewhat
Okay.
pointy-eared.
This one's going to do a charge.
Corbin's going to get attacked after hurrying off in that direction.
Whee! Attacks of opportunity first from Ergen and Chomper.
Eat him. Eat him alive. Just do it.
Urgen can go first.
Nice. Please be in your threat range.
Apparently not. Okay.
What's the weapon? What's the weapon, Ergen?
Libby, what weapon were you using?
My axe.
Hand
Huh?
axe.
Yeah, it's not a very good battle axe. My greatsword's better.
Okay, Chomper.
Fight.
Okay, he bites down and feels the spine of the creature snap in between his teeth
Oh,
before it gets to make its maneuver away. Alright,
Right.
Chomper's action.
is there any left?
There's a War Hydra.
Hydra and
War
the big
Hydra.
siege tower.
Yeah,
The big
well, there's-
Trojan horse filled with XP.
Will this take us to 11th level by next game?
Depends on how many people are inside the siege tower.
Siege Tower of XP.
That's it.
Yeah.
Big
Reckon we
meaty
just
bag
push-
of XP.
You reckon we
They're
can
all
just push
three-
it back off the cliff?
Yeah, that's
They're all
right.
3.5, so it doesn't count.
So what happened to the dragon? I don't see it. Did we kill it?
Yep.
Alright. Now we gotta kill that Hydra.
Don't worry, whenever I've got near anything tonight, it just dropped dead.
That's the power of your aura.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to go into his aura. Right there.
Okay. Give me a confusion check. Bullfrog boy.
Back to confusion checks. Normally prepared for it, I obviously wasn't paying attention. So our number, an 11 does act normally.
Oh,
I've rolled alright so far today. It's given up on its siege engine orders though. That's all that counts.
What am I looking at? Like, it's bloody 20 foot out to that, isn't it? Alright. It moves in and it attacks. Focus. Snakes out a bite towards you, Corbin. Oh, actually, I'll give it a 50-50 chance. If it gets evens, it goes Corbin. And it goes Corbin. So... Armor class, Corbin?
Is there anything going? 21.
Righto, it tanks off your armour and new mighty +1 magical shield. Corbin, your action.
Oh, that's surprising. Okay, we actually get to clobber something!
Clobber it.
Chomper's blocking my figure, I can't get at it. Or the... Oh, hang on, that's because I got the wrong thing going. Oh, now I can't move the stupid... Oh, there we go, got it. Thank you. Move 'em in, yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we do a vital strike. 200 single attack. And we activate the smite evil on it, because assuming it's going to be evil.
No, it's not.
It's not. Well, that's
Nope.
we're still activated anyway, just to teach it a lesson. I get 1 for the bless. And
That's a bit harsh.
that.
Paladin just assuming everything's evil because he just wants it to be.
Because he hits it.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the
Isn't,
problem
isn't,
with that?
isn't that why you were given this wonderful class feature called Detect Evil before you just go randomly smiting things and declaring them to be evil?
And that's why I tell him that it's not evil, because he can do that.
Wow, look at that. Boom. Cop that. And then we do this one, and then we do... No smite evil. That's very disappointing. 6 and +3. 31 damage.
Ow. Does it get a reflex save for half?
No.
Right, Jeremiah, your action.
I'll just hold, I think, at the moment, back near the wall, make sure no other baddies come near us.
Okay, so Jack Churches.
I'm going to move such as I get Ergen back in my... I think Ergen took some damage again last round, so I'm going to move, yeah, probably about there, in order to keep...
I didn't. I'm almost healed. I'm just 2 points off. Don't worry about me.
That's all right. I think the mage tank is still wounded in any event, so yeah, Mark, move you to that point, or can't you do it?
Move yourself to that point, because I'm holding that point so you can move yourself. See what that's called? It's called teamwork, Matt.
All right, that's an extra 12 points of healing. So Ergen, you're at full, and mage tank should be feeling slightly better again.
Slightly better again.
Ergen, your action.
Oh. What the heck? How far away is that sucker? I'll move my full 40. I'll be there.
Well, you can run if you want, in which case you can reach probably there-ish.
Yeah, but I can't hit it from there.
No, but you can run to it, so next round if it's still up you can hit it.
It won't be.
Well, I'll do it.
You could shoulder charge to there and knock him over in the snow and then steal the kill.
I'll just go.
Steal the kill.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chomper's gonna steal the kill.
I've been moving to attack.
Ergen runs, her little legs pounding the snow beneath her. What's there? Call lightning?
Let's go with a question. If I use Geyser, can I knock over the tower? By any chance?
Yes.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, you use Geyser and the tower falls over.
crushes them.
No. Look, it's knocked over by water. Righto. Okay. It falls over and crashes to the ground. Dinus.
Is there cheering from the walls?
Cheering from the walls. Not from me.
No, there's
For the
cheering for Corbin.
For the crashing down of the siege engine.
See how
Minus-
Corbin got there and everything fell over.
-4 for distance as you fire at the Hydra, I'm imagining.
Yeah, that's right. Because like, why stop at a good? Why stop when a good thing's going like so slowly?
Exactly right. And you hit it, of course.
Whoa!
Oh, and pulls out a big hit too.
Right into the feathers. Almost.
Make it a 200-foot kill steal. That'd be beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Come on.
right.
Well, if he'd done a critical, then he would have killed it. Claw. Hits.
Second claw.
Hits.
Fight.
Hits. And it is deader than a dead Hydra.
Yay! Cheering.
That's right.
Onwards.
Now we get told that the attack's really coming from the north wall and not the east or the west.
No, well you've stopped that siege tower, but a couple of others have made it to the tower, and you can see people swarming in, and you get a message. Rick, you must make your way back in. They are attempting to enter the keep itself, and that's
You
where
don't
we'll
do it.
leave. That's where we'll leave it tonight.
How'd those guys do
Everybody-
anything?
That's right. That's right. How on earth have they repelled? Seriously,
How did they do what?
how have they repelled any kind of raids before we got here?
No, it takes
Very
time to
badly.
build siege towers. They've just been building them all this time.
Right.
Plus, they had to fly them up to the Mesa level.
Do the Hydras have anything on them?
No.
No.
Track them to their lair.
Oh God, you made me lose count. Ah! That's right. Everybody gets experience except for the laughing paladin.
18, 24, 6, 7, 11 billion.
Oh, so you really don't want any experiencing. Okay.
Everybody
I
goes
just
to
like-
12
I
level.
just want a reaction, that's all.
I just liked 11 billion. That was an awesome number.
Awesome number.
You just got your reaction. Nobody's getting experience for tonight. It's alright.
Oh!
Well, I think you're doing a wonderful job, Mark. Keep it up.
Especially not you, kiss ass. Okay.
How many violin players would you like?
Okay, how many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
That's why it's so easy. I really should be upping these encounters a bit.
No. Bad idea.
Yeah, 3 Hydras. Give me something to hit.
Well, they're
Three
designed.
Hydras for 4 people, like bloody hell.
They're designed for 4 characters, so I should be upping the threats by a half.
Screw balance, just like whatever you do.
Okay, I'll double it then. Fair enough. Screw balance.
48.
No, I just said leave what was there. I didn't say bloody change it.
No,
Hey,
you just said
maybe-
screw balance. I thought I might chuck in a couple of frost giants and
Over 4,000 away.
an ancient
Frost
red,
Giants would be okay, because then burning the place down would work.
an ancient red that pops up out of nowhere. I'm okay. Let's screw balance. No, I'm not going to say you made it to 11th level because you didn't.